So, welcome back to Do Warforged Dream of Electric Sheep. I don't even have to think about saying that anymore. I just really have to concentrate. Didn't want to slip up. But yeah, I'm Darren, I DM, and people do the intros. So I can get a fungus.
I'm Amy, I play Isadora.
One sec.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? You fucking
He
would.
really
if you
fucking
would.
would.
It's like you.
I with some fuel in there.
I
Stop talking across me, Darren.
continue.
Are Mommy and Daddy fighting again?
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
I'm
Neil. I play Esme. I'm sad.
By all means, guys, take your time. Just no one follow that Esme.
Apologies, sorry, I was setting up the stupid ambient noise. I am Laura, I play Coda, I'm concerned.
I am concerned.
I'm concerned. I play Ian, who plays Risbeth.
Yeah, today Ian will be played by the concept of concern.
Ooh,
We're getting very strange here now.
we're an experimental D&D game. Actually.
Jesus.
Well,
I mean-
like, stop.
We last left our hero. Y'all were strutting and walking to find the Hand of Yuria. To have a chat, you were accompanied by, well, like, you know that they are present, but you do not see them. Like, in the shadows somewhere are 6, I believe, Drow Rangers, like, ready to gun down some folks should it go south. Y'all heard some soothing lute music as you walked through the woods.
I
No.
thought, just one sec, just to confirm.
Just steer it. But
How can things go south? I thought we were going east.
Boo.
Just annoying, Darren.
Yeah, I know.
Just so satisfying.
We have to enjoy our last few little victory before he tears our hearts out and stomps on them.
I mean, my child is already
You
dead.
were dream we had last week.
Where my child almost died. All of the lies.
Yeah, actually, if Dave dies, our future gets fucked up, so we have to make sure he lives.
exactly.
Wait, hold on though.
Talk to us and we don't know what's going on anymore.
But Amy, out of character, but an in-character consideration, Isadora doesn't have to be a commander if she doesn't have anyone to command. So maybe the death isn't all that bad. I don't want it to die.
Interesting.
Cuts to like Izzy being like, I'll check on Dave's, like puts a pillow over her face, takes out a gun. Oh god, no, he died by lead poisoning.
Coda, how could you?
The second time someone's pinned a gun murder on me. Just because I'm the guy with the only gun.
Like Izzy sits down beside her now. It's like, is there a doctor in the house? Oh no. What?
Oh, what a shame.
But yeah, guys, so it takes you some time. The loop music passes, but you find yourself in that same open grove that you'd know to be like roughly where the Hand of Yuria were staying. Like straight ahead is the the grove that you're in is the like quote unquote fake camp that you guys found originally. A little bit ahead is where you know they are camping. So what's the plan? Like, what's the approach? You just gonna walk in? What you do? What'd you do?
Should we make sure they're actually there first and like that they're, I don't know, not expecting us before we go ahead?
Can you make your voice really loud?
Actually, I can.
It's like what, yelling?
Yeah, no, I can't.
I can yell.
Can thaumaturgy be cast on someone
Thaumaturgy
else?
is- No, I think it's self.
No.
It can
It's self.
amplify voice up to 3 times, I think. But I have no charisma, so I probably shouldn't do this.
I'm just saying, if you were to use thaumaturgy to make your voice louder and you were to shout Carrick, it might get them here. You would I think there aren't trees nearer to where they were hiding out, were they? Were there?
Yeah, no, it's a pretty dense old woods.
Oh, well then no, we don't need to do that. Esme just veers off and goes towards the drow people, and she just holds up the Anastriana symbol to just being like, hey, look, I'm trying to contact one of you.
Like, basically they Spider-Man, that Spider-Man slink down yo-yo thing that he does? Like from the tree, like, oh, just a web upside down, like a drow comes down, it's like, yeah.
Hey, stay close, keep an ear out. If Like, if you hear me say, or any of us say, that I guess that concludes negotiations, and like it hasn't come to a point of shaking hands or anything, just, you know, drop on them, kill them, just make it easy, make it quick.
He's like, okay. And just like, you know, slinks back up. Like, just literally reverses animation. Just
Reverse,
like,
yeah.
Clips back to the
Reverse
tree.
spider, yeah. Let's keep going.
Alright. We keep going.
you guys walk for a little bit, like, you know, up to the area, and as you like kind of like basically round the corner in a sense, you see Carrot and crew kind of like clearly just about after putting on their armor that of Corellin to like kind of mask their actual armor, that kind of thing.
Right.
And they're just kind of like, huh? And they're like, what are you doing here?
I am here to offer you your life. I am going to make this so very, very simple for you, Carrick, whatever your second name is, because we know it is
Gemflower, because I'm
not
never ever
Gemflower, because you laughed about it last night. I'm going to make this simple. If you make any movement towards that town, towards the deep crossroads, you are going to be killed. I have no reason to lie. I'm not really bothered lying to you. I have bigger things to concern myself with. But I have no reason to see you dead. Other people do. Many other people do. The Hand of Yuria is a very dangerous organization, and hiding out, coming looking for people, generally not cool. But we, or I, am willing to give you the benefit of the doubt that you are not giant anuses, and you are capable of doing the right thing. Do not go near that town. I am telling you that it would be a bad idea. I am warning you that you will lose your life, and I am begging you to see sense.
He's like, so you wish to protect the asset we seek? We have
No, sorry. I believe Esme like just looks to the other people in Carrick's team. It's like, is that what you heard? Because what I thought I said was that I wanted to protect the life of you and your people. So I will state it again clearly. We don't care what you want. Don't get yourselves killed.
Is it just me to cut out, or was it
No,
me
it
to
is
cut out?
I think it was just me.
What did I say last?
Don't get killed for.
Nothing. Don't get killed for nothing.
That was a genuinely good speech. Can I have a persuasion check with advantage?
Yeah. Esme was mumbling the whole time.
You're like looking down at her feet and like scuffing her shoes.
I really hope. Hold on. What's my
Bracing for like fucking snake eyes or something. Like,
Yeah.
It's
Please,
plus
no.
4. Decent.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wasn't that crit fail?
you see the female Hand of Yuria member that you got, like, that seems to have always stuck like kind of near Carrick to the point where like you assume she's like the like second in command, that sort of thing. And then she's like, boss, maybe like, you know, the asset went, hold on, east. Yeah, there we go. Because I'm trying to think on the map where we are. It's like east, and like if one or two are kind of like, yeah, maybe that's. And Carrick kind of turns around angry. He's like, "Are you fucking serious?" And they've all kind of devolved into like bickering amongst each other.
Esme just turns to the other people and she just says, "This is the kind of stuff that happens when you have to follow a leader under very strict and stringent guidelines from high up organizations.
Like
Live your own life."
Yeah, like a kind of a younger member, like definitely the youngest of the group looking, was like, yeah, I kind of just joined because I didn't want to be fucking living on the street anymore. I didn't sign up to get murdered. Like, I thought like they'd give us a plate, we'd just kind of like be scary to some petty thieves. I didn't want this. And like, it's basically like a rippling tide of people being like, this is fucking bullshit. I didn't want any of this. And Carrick is just like, what is going
Okay, first of all, Coda, well done, you were right. Can I insight what they're saying just to see whether or not like they actually mean that, or if they're just sort of trying to save their skin?
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
Ooh, not good.
Like they're like if they're seeing it out and they're just desperately trying to take it kind of thing. Yeah, I get you.
Equally,
Izzy, you don't get a strong reading. You're not entirely sure. Coda, you know that the young one genuinely is just like, I thought we were just gonna beat up some fucking looters, and then a few of the two of the more basically middle ground soldiers are very much just like, yeah, I don't want to die. I didn't sign up for this. Yeah, just clearly just like I don't want to die. And it's a case of you can see Carrick is physically stepped away from that group, and he's like, "Oh, you're all traitors. You'll all hang," kind of thing.
Esme just says, it's like, Carrick, just hold on a second. I'm trying to remember something. Hold on.
I was literally like, I hope the DM doesn't have to remember things. That's terrible.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going back to find the information so that you don't have to remember.
Fantastic.
I'm scanning through my mind memories.
I have to go to John. I have to go to my mind palace.
No, it's like, hey, Carrick, you ever hear of a guy, a dragonborn named Draxus?
No. You see the sweat going down, and everyone else kind of oh, why? What are you talking about him?
This chap, right? He was gas, right? He tried to kill his superior officer, but he also tried to destroy an entire town. And you know what happened to him? Because we don't. We just know he was taken away. So maybe you should do the right thing now and keep your head low and don't get yourself caught out, because if you do, you'll probably get disappeared too.
Yeah, it's like one of the kind of again middle ground soldiers go like, yeah, I heard him. They just threw him into a pit of the prisoners in prison, gave him all knives and gave him nothing. And then the other one's like, I heard he got fed to dragons. It's like the other one's like, I heard he got bed up by a load of stingers. Carrick is clearly basically Carrick is very visibly away from the group of his troops, and it's very much in this what's the word, negotiation. It's clearly three parties. It's you guys, them, and him. And the female soldier is like, yeah, sir, maybe the case went, or the tracks went cold, and we should try one of the other locations.
It's a very dark, complicated place, these swamps. It's easy to get lost.
Exactly, yeah, what she said. And Carrick is clearly just absolutely furious at this kind of thing. You see beads of sweat are going over. He's clearly conflicted about everything, but he's just his hands are shaking kind of thing. One might say he's rather impressionable at the current time.
Indeed.
Carrick,
Hell
it's not
yeah.
worth it. Don't do something stupid for the sake of your own ego or a shitty system.
Something that you're not even sure is here.
Yeah, is an investigation worth your life? Your friends don't seem to think so. You seem to think so. Maybe you should listen to the group.
Persuasion check, please, that's me. Or actually, whoever was talking, persuasion check, basically.
Do you want to? I will try and assist Isadora.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, if he's not, yeah.
Just because I did a jump on at the end. So you can definitely have an advantage on that one. Yep.
Yeah. One of the more sturdier, he looks really, stock, or token, this guy has seen a war, has a mustache kind of thing. It's he basically looks like one of the Andes from Hot Fuzz, but ripped, because that's literally what I've been picturing the entire time. It makes me laugh every time. You've got a mustache. I know. The hand is that police station.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it actually, that is fantastic. I love it. Anyway, yeah, he's like, yes, sir, maybe you should give it up. And you see the female soldier approach basically a rock, and she like draws her sword and starts like beating it off the rock, and she's like, "They're not going to believe we gave up without a fight." And like basically all the others who aren't Carrick start beating their weapons off the nearby area just to dint them and kind of show that they've been like, we were attacked. Yeah.
Darren,
Hello.
this is a weird question.
I mean, go for it, buddy. I love weird questions. Go for it.
Can I do... No. Can I... Like, I can cast mending. Can I do a reverse mending?
Can I batter them? Can I batter the blades with
That's called
magic?
inflict wounds.
I was about to say, it's like, yeah, it's not yeah, sure, why not? Fucking, in this turn, yeah, go for it. Rizbit, did you wish to do a thing?
So, I'm going to make an offer here.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to very much highlight this with, feel free to reject.
Who is Rizbit throwing this out to, by the way? Just for
Just-
point of reference.
The group banging their weapons off rocks.
Okay.
To be honest, if you're looking like you want to be attacked, shouldn't you also have dints in your armor? Not just on your weapons? Like, oh, look at this, somebody tried to hit me and I managed to block with my like heavily plated arm. I can help him put dints in armor.
The woman steps forward. She's like, "He's right." Oh well, no, we need something more than just dints. And she's like, looks at her like companions, and she's like, they kind of nods to them, and they kind of brace her shoulders, and she's like, looks at Rizman, she's like, "Okay, hit me right in the ribs." And, like, basically gestures that like it basically indicates to Rizbit to like run her through, but like in a non-killing way.
Yeah, he'll do that.
Oh,
I just like to
wow.
think that like it's not even considered. It's just Rizbit like yeah. Yeah, like you see her kind of like wince and like grit her teeth and like blood comes out of her mouth kind of thing. But Rizbit essentially like pierces through in a way that like this is a serious wound. Not to the point where like obviously everyone is all on the one page, so they're gonna nurse it. But like if someone was like, "Hey, what the fuck happened?" It's like, "Oh yeah, we got attacked by bandits, man. It was rough. Like look what they did to me. They literally cut open my side, like that kind of thing." So she's kind of like, and she's like, "Thanks," and she like sits down. She's like dry heaving basically, and like the others are like, "Me next."
While Rizbit
I
is
go ahead
doing
and just
this...
keep doing this.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. You
It's
go
very
ahead, buddy.
cathartic for him.
While like this is going on, is Carrick still standing off to one side?
Yeah, but he's kind of like not visibly like "Urgh." He's just kind of like looks completely defeated and just kind of like looking at his men essentially be like ran through at their own will for the sake of like dodging the job, so to speak. But he is clear. Yeah, he is directly off to the left, sort of.
I'm going to, well, not approach him, but like get a little closer to him and speak to him. So, not so like I'm drawing anyone else's attention, but I'm going to say, look at what they are doing to protect themselves. Look at how, like, this is the lengths they'll go to. This is how afraid they are of repercussions. You have to protect them as well. You can't do it like this, but you can do it with your words. When you're asked to give a report, when someone higher up asks for what happened, you've got to protect them as well.
He like doesn't respond. He clearly looks completely like just defeated and just like gives a really slow like confirming nod.
And she
Fucking-
walks away.
Yeah, that was an absolute. It was cold blood. He got ran through with words, and that's the most important. Esme, you have.
Roll vicious mockery damage. No.
Esme like moves back to like basically the way I just imagine it is that there's like this bottleneck of trees that had they attacked us, they basically just wouldn't have gotten past it. But so Esme just walks back a little bit. She holds up the Anastriana thing again to basically.
Spider-Man descends.
Yeah, and it's just that thing of like, so one part of that is fully like, this is not an empty threat. The other part of it is she hands that drow the symbol for Anastriana and the symbol for the other woman whose name I cannot remember. Isabella. And she just says, make sure they get back to Isabella and Anastriana. Obviously do not leave here until they have left off. You know this as well as I do. I'm just being nervous and concerned. But yeah. it seems like things have gone according to plan.
Darren?
Yeah, that's yeah. He kind of like does his edgelord like yes, like clearly takes his role in this way too fucking seriously, and like climbs back up, and like you can see the other drow just standing on the tree, just like Steve, like we've talked. You're not a literal spider. We've talked about this.
Connor, come on, you're embarrassing.
Like first with the body pillows and now this shit. Come on, man. We talked.
It's a spider pillow of love.
It's a drier pillow, though. It's just a dry spider book pillow.
Like yeah, because he's just all like subterfuge, and like all the others are literally just above eyeliner. Like, hey guys, just standing on the branch. Like,
Hi.
yes. Rizbit, did you go to speak, or am I going mad?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I would like to offer Carrick to
be run through
all of his men.
To what?
To do the same to him that I've been doing to all of his, like dent his armor.
Yeah, he kind of goes over and crouches over in front of Rizbit, and he's like, "Yeah, but I'm gonna need you to like take an eye or something as well."
Oh fuck yes! Rizbit just like rubs his like gammy hands together. And he's like, I'm gonna do
Igor
all
ass
this with this.
motherfucker over here.
Oh boy, here I go,
Oh
kill him
my
again.
God.
I'm not gonna kill him.
Please don't.
Horrible.
So I would like to just like slam like an arm, his chest, and then I'm gonna take out my hand axe and be like right or left.
Like he's like obviously beaten and bloody at this point, and like he's got blood in his teeth, and he just looks at Rizbit. He's like, "Oh, surprise me."
Oh my god!
Cut off his hands.
Where's his hands?
Just cut off his hands.
His hands are kind of like clutching his stomach because there's like as much as it's like, oh, we basically have to wound you pretty critically, like to make it look legit. So he's clearly trying to keep a lot of the blood in with his hand.
Damn it. Okay, yeah. You know what? Instead of taking an eye, I'm gonna chop off the tip of his nose.
Oh!
Yes, that's exactly what I was typing.
No,
Yes.
no.
That's.
Esme grabs Isadora. Esme grabs Isadora by the non-wrecked arm, and she just takes her away. It's like, we're not heroes anymore, are we, Isadora?
No, dear.
And we're doing so well.
Yeah. So Rizbit, is that your like final like input into like the where to target for Carrick machine?
Yeah, and then I'm like to stop the nose bleeding, and anybody else who's bleeding openly, I'm gonna offer cauterized.
Yeah. Like you officially like remove Carrick's nose with
I
to
don't
the
remove
best
the
of your.
whole nose.
Oh no, I know. I mean like you remove the bit that you announced. Essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, this got weird.
Yeah. And he's,
You know what?
I know it.
This is a good thing because they're not gonna get in trouble
Yeah.
now.
Esme just says that she just like Esme just starts heading east, but before she goes too far, she's just like, while this took a very strange turn in the end, the intention was to pass peaceably and potentially on something better than peaceable terms.
Considering the circumstances, I think this is the best piece.
Oh, this is the best we're getting, but if the day ever comes that you do not want to be a part of the system you desperately cling to, if you ever see me at least, you are unwilling to, and you aren't coming to kill me, I will speak to you about what can be done to get you out of where you're in. You're fighting a war that is missing the point. And she just starts walking east. It's like, we have other things to do today.
Also, just for the record, you technically have to go to you have to go west, Esme.
I thought we'd go, what?
We were told.
Was it?
No, we were told east.
Oh, that's a fuck up on my part. Okay, yeah, Ace it is. Never mind. Sazzo's guy.
Once like the maiming is complete, are they like getting ready to leave?
I mean, like they're pretty much just sitting down, all taking in the fact that they were just mutilated.
Well, only
Like,
one was mutilated.
There's only one mutilated
Was the
now.
really young kid mutilated? Is he okay?
No,
Oh, yeah.
only one guy was mutilated.
Was he stabbed though? Is he alright?
Oh yeah, they were all ran through.
God.
In the
So
distance,
this
unknown
is
to the
literally
party,
the best we could do.
from behind
Oh
a
my God.
tree, like.
Guys, I fucked up.
What?
The drow are totally gonna kill them now.
Why?
Why?
Because they're weak and defenseless because I hurt them a lot.
Well, can't we just see them out of town?
Technically, Esme sent the drone away.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, she gave like the thing and be like, "Hey, report back to what the crack is." that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Sorry.
Like, yeah,
Sorry.
like unknown to the party, behind a tree, far away, like Rod Sterling from the Twilight Zone steps out, and he's like, "Isn't it interesting how like the heroes have to band together to maim and mutilate in the name of good?"
No
Like, that's the
one
best
else, you're
situation.
Look, all I gotta say is
Before you is an innocent forest, but actually, it is a nightmare.
I need Risbit to kill a lot of snake people. So maybe later I'll have a conversation with him about
Right now, we
maybe
gotta
not
stay on his good side.
maiming people because
I'm now
they
very
That's
afraid
fair.
of crossing Risbit ever.
Hey.
Hey,
They asked for
Rizbit was
this.
doing it, but Izzy announced that she's into it, so like everyone just lets that slide.
It's Amy who's into it.
From behind a different tree, Amy appears. And
Laura,
she's like, no, continue.
Laura, I would like to direct you back to the earlier conversation of please do not bully Amy because she is more dangerous.
I'm now very scared of her. It's okay.
Good.
So guys, yeah, the hand essentially like burned their camp, like to the like be like, oh, we were attacked tonight, and just kind of like hobble off into the distance essentially.
I do hope one of them comes and says that they want to get free of the Hand of Yuria someday. But if not, oh well.
So you guys are traveling east.
I have to
Towards
admit,
the
like
temple, anyway.
out of character, I have to admit, I thought that would just gonna end with us absolutely murdering them. So
Yeah,
honestly,
I
I'm
think
happy.
that went, I mean, it went weird, but it went okay.
Yeah.
No one
And
died,
hey,
and those
Laura,
guys
you were
those
right.
guys might actually think twice about going back to the hand now. So
I was fully at a place of... So, that whole thing at the start was Esme's plan, mostly just because it was a case of, like, we're not going to do you should try and move away from the hand. It was the case of, it was like, I'm going to threaten you to start, and then we might discuss your life choices.
Start as
But,
we need to go on.
But it was literally a case of, I was fully committed to the idea that I would turn my back and I would just let the drow kill them and just be like, yeah, I'm not doing this. It's their town. They can deal with their town. But yeah, no, it's fine. We're on the way to kill a giant serpent and save my child.
yes.
I'm on the way to save my baby.
So, survival checks, guys, to navigate the treacherous forest before you.
Will I
Risbit.
assist you, Risbit?
Yeah, do that.
Risbit, lead us free.
Ooh, just barely. Yeah, you got advantage.
Yeah.
Jungle way to Amarillo.
Oh, crit.
Nice!
Nice!
My
Teamwork.
boy.
Rizbit like turns to the right and like just like does his eyes do that anime glare flash thing and like the trees part essentially. And he's like, there!
All that nose cutting got his blood up.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Here, look. Risbit had fun.
That's not the point, Ian. I wish
I
it was
like to
the
think
point.
it is. I like to think that he had it. Like that's the point. It's like everyone had fun. It's like the whimpering, like soldiers going disappearing in the distance didn't. But like, hey, at least they're not dead.
Like, I had to explain to them that, I've fought in a lot of places and like, I come back bruised and dented and all this other type of stuff. If they head back to the hand like that, they're not going to believe him.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just concerned. You cut off a man's nose.
He asked me to take an eye, and he asked me, what's more surprising than taking a nose?
I'll see your eye and I'll raise you a nose. Oh god.
Yeah.
I really
Like,
should
so.
not be a paladin, guys.
No, it's okay. You get out because you're a paladin of vengeance. It's totally like, you know, that loophole.
It's
Fucking-
totally legit, guys.
No, look, it probably isn't, but it's like, who went too far into it now? Who gives a fuck? Well, yeah, like, paladin of vengeance suits her a bit more than like an anti-paladin, because anti-paladins just sound like absolute head wrecks. Like, when I opened the chapter to read it, all I hear is Linkin Park's crawling in my skin. So it's like, I don't want to. It's like, I'm not going to finish this chapter. But yeah, Rizbit, you plot a course. They're like, oh yeah, it's like, look, there it is in the distance, guys. How can you not see this small temple that is hidden by a bajillion trees that I happen to see? And yeah, you reckon it'll take you like the rest of the day. You'd probably want to camp just because. Well, you could truck you actually, because also you can go one day without rest, isn't
It's
it?
the second night you get exhaustion, I think.
Yeah, you have to sleep or you get exhaustion. Yeah, well, you hazard a guess that you could probably get there if you just forego sleep this particular night, or if you sleep, you'll probably get there by like, 11 a.m., that sort of thing. So it's your call. Rizbit's essentially plotted out an incredibly safe fucking route, or you more than likely will just, it's literally just a walk. Like, Rizbit's like, I have the cheat sheet to avoid all necessary traps and fight triggers. La 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 la.
Esme, like, basically doesn't stop
Yeah.
until
I
someone
assumed.
says something, and if anyone says something, she
No,
just kind of
I'm not saying
approaches it
anything.
with like, "What? No, there is no time."
Like, how long are we walking for?
Essentially a day. Well, like, give or take, actually.
Like
A full day. Like, it's a full 24 hours of travel.
As
Yeah, go ahead.
as we're walking, like we're just sort of like come up beside Isadora and be like, "How's your arm?"
Is it real?
It's okay. I really am
Say
sorry.
It's real. She's a liar.
I'm sorry too. It just, concern.
No, I overreacted. It wasn't fair to any of you. I'm really sorry.
It's all right. I just wanted to clear the air that we're good.
Of course we are. You were only trying to help. I was in the wrong. I know you were only trying to help.
Next time, let me help, if possible.
Let's make sure there isn't a next time. How about that?
That sounds good.
Rizbit,
Yeah.
don't tell the others. The nose thing was pretty cool.
Isadora, you psychopath!
I'm reminded of that time back in our first IRL session where someone was they're talking about the bounty on Renan's head, and Izzy was just like, cool, who are we murdering? And I was just like, what? Izzy's just very down to murder, and none of us ever really think about it, but she super is.
I mean, I had it pegged from day fucking one. The second it came up, I was like, no, that doesn't necessarily correlate. The two of them don't have to be connected. Rizbit had a nice backstory with lots of,
Parents.
paternal death, and he likes to murder. Esme, she's got to murder.
Esme was definitely brought up in a fine family where no one hated each other or was passive
There was
aggressive.
lots of familial love there. There was lots of just nurturing and kindness.
Murder is in her blood. Can never undo this.
I do love that,
Isadora
out of the
is
four of us, I
underdog.
have by far the least angsty backstory.
That is not true.
No, in terms of childhood,
Oh wait, no, you're right. Hold on. You have the least angsty. You just act the most angsty.
Right, guys. Before you is a pretty much a really small Aztec temple, because that's pretty much what they are. Yuan Ti temples are pretty much Aztec temples. a very small one. There seems to be a single stationary guard. Like it looks really small, really secluded, really hidden. It looks more like a small, like if it was like in terms of base terminology, it would clearly be an outpost rather than say like an actual like fortress or something. This is clearly like a very small temple, like outposty, but like it seems to be the temple that like Dave has pointed you to. Like it's the only temple that you guys can find in the nearest region. Again, Risbet with the all-seeing eye, you know, pinpointed it sort of thing. So, yeah, a small Aztec temple before you. Yeah, oh, exactly. Oh my god. Yeah, a single temple before you. A single solitary guard is patrolling with a spear. A snake man like the one you guys fought before, as in like you know, humanoid shaped snake head brandishing a large spear.
What time of day is it?
You guys walk. It's like dawn because you guys walk through the night.
So we're here.
So we can only see one guard outside.
Yeah.
Do we kill the guard? Do we draw the guard away?
I'm going to try something new.
Ooh.
Inspired by last night's events. What's that, Izzy?
Speak parcel tongue.
Let me check the spell description and I'll tell you. Darren, is there like a door to this temple, or is it like sort of an open arch kind of video?
You kind of have to like climb a few steps, and then there's kind of an arch that like that kind of leads into a small top room that you would imagine has another set of stairs that descends downwards. That kind.
I am going to cast clairvoyance on the other side of the door archway.
And what does that do, buddy?
An invisible sensor in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you, such as behind a door. The sensor remains in place for the duration, can't be attacked or otherwise interacted with. When I cast a spell, I can choose seeing or hearing. I'm going to choose seeing. I can use the chosen sense through the sensor as though I were in its place.
It's really rad. I love that spell.
So
I've been using a lot on Skyrim.
Yeah, basically she can be behind the door, right?
Yeah, I want to see if I can see into the temple.
Yeah, you see at the top of that room is a small staircase descending down and a large entrance, like kind of room. There's like pillars and like someone's clearly like carved like serpent imagery into all the pillars, all the walls. There's vines growing everywhere, and there is a large room, or a regular sized hallway ahead with torches, and you can see like a swinging blade in a very like traditional like trap-esque kind of looking. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be any other guards, if that's like specifically what you're going to look for.
Yeah, so there's no one. Is there anything at the end of the corridor?
Like a corner to turn left, and to the point where you'd imagine that's like, you know, going deeper into the temple, so to speak. Well, the small temple.
Okay, I'll dismiss the clairvoyance and turn back to the others. Apart from the guard outside, I can't see anyone in the immediate area, so if we can take him down quietly enough, we'll probably get in okay.
Take him down loudly, you say?
Quiet.
Esme says we should hide in these trees, make a noise, and get him to come towards us.
Not a bad idea.
And she climbs up a tree, essentially. Or she will try to.
Well, even if you fall out of the tree, it'll make a noise.
As far as she can.
Say that again, Ian?
Risbet will try and push you up as far as he can.
Oh, that's nice.
Which isn't very far.
Yeah, it's about 3 feet.
Yeah, how tall is Risbet? 3 feet? 4 feet?
Do I have it written on my sheet?
I think goblins are a smidge smaller than halflings.
So about 3 feet?
Yeah, I think they're like in between halfling and gnome.
Cute.
But they're still medium, so they can't...
They're small.
Are
Well,
they?
they are in Volos, they're small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm small, I have 25 feet movement.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Can I Use acrobatics to basically get up into a tree.
Yeah. Is anyone else kind of taking Esme's lead and going to tree, or hiding, or?
Well, I'll try.
Yeah, hide in the bush.
Yeah, I'll hide in the bush.
Neat. Okay, guys, who's making the apparent noise? Oh yeah, you're
Oh,
oh
what a
jeez, yeah.
waste, Coda.
Fucking no, it's good. Everyone's determined, guys. You know, you've filled with determination.
Before Esme jumps up, she just
Mhm.
asks Isadora to sing if she wouldn't mind, and Esme's just like, I'll be watching from above, and the minute he gets in close enough, I'll be dropping on top of him. So
Give her a thumbs up. And I start singing Island in the Sun. Like super loud as I can.
Weezer.
Ridiculously inappropriate for the mood.
It's like super chill, like so fucking chill.
I just started thinking of violins in the stream, and I was just like, Dolly.
You know, everyone's in position. Izzy plays. The guard that's walking around does the traditional, like, you know, huh? You see the exclamation point, and then it turns into a question mark, and he's like, yeah, he's like, what was that noise? And like starts walking towards you guys.
I will say, just as a little bit of flavor, some of her notes are bum notes because she's playing with Dean Tan and it's clearly affecting her playing.
Feels.
Why do you hurt me like this?
Why?
Queen.
I hate you. You are the mistress of serpents and snakes and liars, and I hate you. Anyway, continue.
As Coda yells that down, it's like, I hate you.
I hate you, Izzy.
The guard is just basically at the bush, and he's like, hey guys. No, he's just like, you know, to the point where he's like entering the kill zone, I guess you'd call it.
Esme draws her rapier and just like jumps down onto him.
As that happens, we like to like stand up and like try and go straight through him, like.
Cool. Yeah, no. Is anyone else
I'm
attacking?
shooting crossbow bolts, not a gun, but crossbow
Okay.
bolts.
Is he? Sorry, you attacking?
No, I'm gonna see if they kill him first.
Yeah,
and
no.
I'll-
It's literally just because it's the rule of cool. Like he kind of like walks in the bush, like, what is that peculiar? And then it's just like rapier through the head,
I'm gonna
like.
do?
Huh.
I'm gonna keep singing.
Like lock eyes with him singing "Island in the Sun" as he gets like
Yeah.
ran through, stabbed through the head, and then shot in the shoulder. And he's like, and just collapses down. He is fucked. There's no rolling. He is just dead. That was great. Island in the Sun intensifies.
That was like the coolest takedown we've done.
Yeah.
Just to the tune of Island of the Sun.
You're
Good,
fucking
let's go.
god.
And then she just zips towards the temple.
Guys, I think we are actually just full of determination and we're gonna just ace this quest. I'm actually really confident now.
Confident surges as the enemy crumbles.
What if Esme dies but Dave doesn't?
Oh, God.
Ooh, then you can play Dave.
Oh my god.
No!
Is what I
No.
would say if you could play Dave.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you offer me my dreams and then steal them from me so soundly? Congratulations.
Okay, guys. Essentially, right. Oh wait, I haven't revealed any of the map. Silly there. Just because, again,
Reveal
in true-
yourself to us, Darren.
in true dungeon map maker fashion, the squares are all botched, and the tokens are fucking huge on this thing. Because again, Dave was like, it's a small temple. Go raid the small temple for this really specific item. So if people just want to like doodle themselves into the map just for the sake of like
There we are.
not having to like set up all the tokens again for like a small map. But yeah, it's at the top left if people are unsure. If I always play really zoomed out, so I'm always unsure if people play. But yeah, and like essentially the squares are fucking huge. It's just it's a head wreck. Right. Yeah, before you actually you guys would see down this hallway.
Esme's not there, no one can see her.
Yeah, no. If your thing keeps snapping, if you hold on Alt when you move stuff, it doesn't snap to the grid, so you can like move a bit
Should we
easier with
Adhering to the smaller squares?
within reason. It's more just a case of like that hallway is like 2 people wide essentially. It's just for the sake of me to make it that way, I'd have to make the map fucking colossal and just destroy Roll20. So one day the map gods will not hate me. It's probably because I bitch so much
made
about
a
making maps
smile.
at the hidden. Ho! Hey, Rizbit, hey, ho, where are you going, boy?
Oh no, it's just where I was drawing
Get your
myself.
ass back there!
Hold on.
Isadora's giant.
Oh shit.
It's a metaphor for her bloodlust.
Yeah, apparently now she is the most bloodlustiest.
Isn't there that, like, I know it's unofficial, and I'm pretty sure it's all homebrew, or else it's a collection of Unearthed Arcana, but it's, like, basically, like, the quote-unquote dark side of classes, so, like, the Druid, it's all focused around blood. The Druid one is really cool, but so impractical if your game is not catered to it.
Yeah.
It's like they
I
can
thought
cast
it was
spells for
an unofficial
free.
Thing. I thought it was a thing on DM's Guild. It's like a blood.
I thought it was
magic type thing.
I thought it was unofficial, but I thought some of
Oh,
it was
I don't know.
inspired by Anacarta. I don't know. Either way, it's like pretty rad, but like everything's blood magic, and like I'm pretty sure there's one for the bards, so we should definitely have like an evil like look up. It's like I played the guitar and blood squirts out of my enemies.
They just play death
Ah,
metal.
well,
Screamo.
It's just Ozzy. You're just
yeah,
being
it's just
Ozzy.
you're literally just like bite his freaking head off. Okay, guys. The hallway before you is lit with torches in their sconces. You can see a swinging axe here in true traditional like kind of thing. But yeah, there's one swinging axe right here. How do you proceed? Rizbit, you can see. Just walk around the table. Rizbit, you can see fine because again, you don't have dark vision. Right?
Yeah, I don't have
I need to write that down on like something to my left, so I.
In Volo's goblins do have dark vision. That's all I'm saying.
the one that we sourced this from.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, you're
Volo's
using a
didn't take
different.
the time.
Volo's wasn't out yet, of course. Sorry.
Yeah, it's official content, but it's really cool because those goblins are particularly neat. It's like a particular like breed or clan. I don't know. Either way, it's really neat. It's cool. It's what the official in quotations, if you want to call it, vampire traits are in. It's awesome. Like unrelated. I'm just saying that I know people are going to twist that and think
I'm
Bo's
not
a vampire now,
I'm
but
a goblin.
but yeah, it's
the bigger.
hobgoblins were in that book, I think, first as well. Vampires, goblins, and like basically like tribal people. Like it's like a variant for humans. It's really cool. Get the hobby thing, Gobby. So guys, how are we proceeding? What's the plan?
Can
There's this-
I investigate to see if there's any way to disarm the trap?
Can I
Yeah.
give her advantage?
Uh-huh. What do your tiefling and elf eyes see?
Oh yeah, you got advantage.
Oh, neat. That was a nice roll. Well done, guys.
What's my
Are you proficient?
6? Yeah, it's 6 at the moment. Hold on. Oh wait, it's because I have shitty int. Shit. 15.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you can see a la Skyrim, a small chain hanging over here that you might hazard a guess switches it on.
Can
I've been playing a lot of Skyrim, guys. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Can I take out my 10-foot pole that I have to like poke the stones as I go along, and then I'll
Wait, is
make
this
like
not
a
a big
dog
swinging
roll.
blade? Are you not gonna get
Oh,
minced?
I'm just checking. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else along the way to trigger it. Like, so using the 10-foot pole, if there's anything in this part, I'll attempt to trigger that before I get minced by it,
Mhm.
and then when I move up to the
Yes.
swinging axe, I will
I
do
get
whatever
you.
Darren
Yeah.
wants me to do to avoid the swinging axe.
Not
Um,
to, like just to suggest out of character because I don't want you to waste a spell slot, but could you not just misty step to the side and then pull the chain?
I could, but again, it's
Don't
one of
wanna
those
waste
things.
Yeah,
that's
fair.
cool. Yeah. Essentially, it's a dex save to like navigate through this swinging blade.
Cool. No, I don't. Or do I? Hold on.
What is this like a chain down on the side?
Yeah, like a
How
chain with a hoop, and
Far
you can
away,
just pull it
like
down.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you going to use a spell to undo it?
No,
Oh,
I
you
don't
don't
have any
have spells.
spells.
You do have spells. You can
I have
darkness.
darkness, thaumaturgy, and hellish rebuke.
Those are pretty decent spells. Hold on, I'm just checking something about.
I was
Rogue
more going to just grappling hook it and try and pull it with the grappling hook, but that's not gonna work.
Also, the grappling hook sucks.
No, it doesn't. I fixed it.
Make it have a faster.
Fixed it. It's faster.
Oh my god! But also.
Yeah, Esme like straight up like like ninja rolls through it perfectly fine.
She
Esme's got that
pulled
mom
the
power
chain.
going.
Mm.
She pulled the chain.
Esme, dex save, please.
Oh boy.
Oh, buddy.
I'm ready to die.
No.
Can one who has never truly lived truly die?
Yes!
Esme, when you
Yes.
pull this chain, the swinging blade stops, but from this wall over here, like a spike shoots out, and essentially you like manage to like essentially neo dodge it, and it goes into like sticks into the wall. The swinging blade has stopped. Spike mechanism doesn't sound like it's reloading or it's like, going to go again, that kind of thing. So well done, good rolls all around. To be fair.
Cute. Esme just like sticks her head around the corner. Oh yeah, I need to. That's what it was. Esme sticks her head around the corner to see if there's anything, slithering about. So I want to use stealth. I don't want to get caught.
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
Good. Let's not get caught. Let's play a rousing game of don't get caught.
Let's play a rousing game of don't die.
My favorite
Esme,
game.
before you is a kind of like an entryway room, like an official entryway, and there is a large staircase that just kind of goes down a chunk. Just goes down really far. Like clearly like descending into the heart of the temple, in quotations.
Oh my god. Hold on. So wait, explain that to me again, sorry. So this is a stairway going down?
Yes, that is a stairways going like down, clearly like the stairways to bring you into like the
And
center of the temple, that kind of thing.
There's a left and a right way as well.
Yeah, no. It's just like a large kind of open area, like an entrance.
Okay. Is there any like light at the end of the staircase?
Is there light at the end? Yes, there is a glow coming from it. Like clearly, like the room down below is lit with the same kind of torches you would get, that kind of thing.
So what kind of floor is it? Is it proper like stone floor?
Yeah, it's a stone that has like a lot of vines going through it, like kind of greenish stone, kind of like more. It's basically stock token stone floor featuring nature
Esme,
and vines, because vines are like snakes.
Esme comes back here, and she like basically wiggles the dart out of the wall. She just says, "Let's just okay, Rizbit, which one are you? Are you the yellow one?"
I'm the other one.
Rizbit, do you want to go over here? Just put yourself like flat back against the wall. I'm going to do the same over here, and then Isadora and Coda, just be prepared. We'll give it maybe 10 seconds. I'm going to roll this down the stairs to see if anyone comes up. If no one comes up, then we'll keep going. Sound good?
Okay.
Coda, pull back a little bit, just
I
so that
didn't mean to do a circle.
That's okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, perfect. Esme like tosses the bolt down the staircase.
Yeah, it's like, and it kind of echoes, off the walls. 10 seconds pass, no one is hurt. Like essentially, when it goes quiet, 10 seconds pass, you hear zilch. 15 seconds, nothing. Like it's quiet.
Esme just says, "Let's keep going then." Boop. Ba-doop. 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 Ba-doop.
While we're sleuthing our way down, I want to play or aria of suspense so we can't be surprised.
Oh, nice. Is that all that does, Amy? Just for general knowledge, I guess.
I will check the wording of it now.
Yeah, cool. So, guys, as you descend the stairs, con saves everybody.
Don't fucking smile like that, you little bastard.
We also gain advantage on saving throws against traps.
Ooh, advantage.
Guys,
Yes.
who's ever within 5 feet of me also +2 to theirs because they're within my charisma modifier.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's
It's the
advantage and a +2.
Within 10
Correct,
feet of me,
yes.
actually, sorry.
That's a lot. That's
Yeah,
that
that's
is the-
another nat 20. Wow.
Cool. I'm gonna wait till
Nice.
I need to open the door. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Everybody roll, and I will describe what happened.
Double 15.
Ooh.
Did you get your +2 to that?
Oh.
Oh!
Don't forget your +2s on that, guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it
did.
is. That's
Oh.
yeah. I'm
Oh,
excited.
wait, actually, no, it wasn't. Oh, shit. 14 then.
I'm having a birthday to celebrate my birth.
This
Cla-
is really
class.
wrong. I don't like looking at, like, why does Coda have the highest? Oh, because he's got proficiency in con saves. Because he's a fighter, supposedly. Lol.
I don't. have
Remember that?
proficiencies. Mine's just +4. Don't have proficiencies.
That was me with a proficiency and a +2, and I'm a fighter. My con is a healthy one.
healthy one.
My con is a natural 4.
Honestly, I don't know how like Coda drags himself out of bed every morning. He should have just died by now.
Esme!
Yes, Darren.
Esme!
Darren, I just want to say that should actually be a 14. I forgot as Rizbit's thing.
14. Okay, yeah. Yes, everyone's fine, bar. Esme, is that with Rizbit's
Yeah, it
thing
is.
as well?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so as you guys descend the step, you hear a snap. As a vine that you thought was a simple vine is actually a string. Your tune plays in everyone's head. As a big thunk lands here.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
god!
I'm going,
Darren!
I can't believe I'm going to be crushed.
And the con save was basically to see if you could outrun the boulder.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited to get crushed.
Esme, you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hold on one sec. I just want to check something. Because of evasion, you can dodge out the way of certain area effects, fiery breath or an ice storm when you're subjected. That makes you Oh, this is con.
It's a dex only, isn't it, Esme?
Oh, I'm
Eva-
dead!
Could you miss
No.
Well, no, I already got hit. It's like I'm willing to allow her to be injured.
It's essentially a case of you get clipped at the end, so it wallops you and sends you like flying forward.
Oh, good.
So let me just move that token real quick. You like land here on your. Oh well, you will see it in 2 seconds. But yeah, congratulations, guys! You Indiana Jones.
I cannot believe. Oh my god!
I never thought that, like, I mean, when I think of like dungeon designs, it's like, yeah, but it never actually happens, though, right?
It's because when I was making this dungeon, like I thought I saw something to do with like. I think Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford were like, high-fiving and being like, "Oh, we're cool." And I was like, "There," and I was like,
Wow.
I was like,
I'm so
"Hey,
happy
we're
I had
in
this
temples."
experience. We're doing Indiana Jones.
We're doing it.
Goddamn snakes.
Oh, why did it have to be snakes?
Amy, you get inspiration
Yes!
for that. Mwah!
Oh man, this is so good. I'm gonna put on
Initiative.
the battle music.
Esme, you are prone. Essentially, if someone crit failed, I would have to look up the rules for like mortal wounds and shit.
Ooh.
You are literally flat.
Well,
Meanwhile,
You
fail
are
an
actually
initiative.
flat. Fucking.
Oh my god.
You cow! You absolute cow!
the two of you.
oh,
guys,
dear.
Sorry, Darren, that was a 12, not an 11. But yeah, still bad.
There's only one
Still
time.
bad.
There's only one time I ever did well on initiative. And
Yeah,
that
Okay,
was
Rizbit
hold
has
on.
an initiative curse. Rizbit just can't roll
Yeah.
initiative.
no, the
That's-
one time we did well was when it counted, when we were in a story arc thing.
Yeah,
and
for
that-
Chambers, yeah, I remember that. You
Yeah.
got like a nat 20 or something.
Yeah, and I went first.
Oh,
And
yeah.
every-
That was the most badass fight we've
Surprise.
ever done. That still is the most badass fight we've ever done. Like, you
Yeah.
chopping that guy up into 3 bits with the fire all around, like, so cool.
You okay there, Neil, old boy?
She's a cow.
And can you guys see the numbers 1, 2, and
Yeah,
3?
we can.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, just for targeting. Right, hold on. Let me just. I believe Izzy is starting us.
This is delightful. I'm gonna move forward and. Darren, how big is the room? No.
Pretty heckin' big. Seems to be kind of like there's a lot of blood everywhere. This is clearly like you see scraps of people everywhere, so they clearly like this is where they like sort the piles in quotations.
pleasant. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost at number 1.
Oh yeah, jeez, I'd imagine. Yeah, for like easy sakes, like you're within range, within reason, obviously. Like if the spell's like, oh, you can only do 20 feet, it's like, probably have to get rid of it. But you're fine, you're fine. Cool. That's a dex save on my part, isn't it?
No, I roll for this.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Ooh, does a 12 do it?
Hold on, these guys aren't wearing much. I believe it does. It does. Yes, it hits.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's. I don't add anything. Woo, 11.
Nice.
And it's slowed, if that makes a difference. Or
Okay,
whether
cool.
its speed is reduced.
Okay, cool. And which was? Sorry, which one are you attacking?
One.
One. All right. Cool. Let me just.
And actually, I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Esme.
She
Up and at
needs
him.
it.
I hurt my knee.
I'm imagining Isadora, like, Esme's on her face, and Isadora's standing, like over her, essentially, just, like, casting Ray of Frost.
Essentially, Izzy, number 2 is going to step up and like line up with a bow and shoot you in the face.
Rude.
How rude.
Oy. An
Nope.
8.
Nope, does not hit.
Ooh, gets 2 attacks. Nice. Oh shit!
Hey, that hits!
Okay,
Naughty.
Amy, you take a total of 12 piercing damage and 14 poison damage.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
But if memory serves, you have a particularly ghastly blade, so I believe you're resistant to poison.
Ooh, I don't know about
I think that was. I think that was that not part of that sword that you got.
The poison sword?
I don't have the stats on me.
That's cool. Yeah, don't worry. My gut says yes. I could be wrong, but I'm almost certain it does.
So then, just 7 poison?
Yeah. Well, then yeah, it's just 7 poison. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And
I'll
with that
keep
is
that in mind for future.
number 1's gonna get just over to Esme, just like very slowly, and he's gonna bite Esme.
He's got advantage.
Yeah,
Because
she's
I'm
prone.
17, Esme.
It hits.
Cool, Esme. You take 5 piercing damage and 7 poison damage. And with that, it is Coda.
Okay. I don't want to shoot people in the back. Yeah, okay.
Shoot over Rizbit.
Yeah, because
Don't hide,
Rizbit's
don't hit
short
her.
I'll take
and
the opportunity
Esme's
attack.
chilling.
No, because Isadora's there as well. No, I don't. I'll take the opportunity attack and go over here.
Alright,
Oh, maybe if you shoot Isadora, you'll find out what her secret is.
I
Oh
shot
my God,
Isadora in the
shoot
back
her.
before. I don't want to do that again.
15 Coda, oh boy.
Misses.
Shoot her in the
I have
gut.
a 19 AC now, Darren.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. I am going to shoot this motherfucker number 1 with my gun. I'll spend a growth point to make the first one advantage. Wow.
Both
Advantage
hit.
didn't really do. Okay, yeah, cool. Hi. 35 damage. Cool.
Yeah, he like goes like bang bang and falls back into the pillar. Blood everywhere.
Nice.
Grand. I'm just gonna point my gun at number 2 and try to look threatening, even though I'm really not.
Technically, you can because there's a pillar in your face.
Well, I won't then.
And with that, it is number 3's go, and he is going to shoot at Rizbit with a bow.
Bring it.
Yeah, they both miss. It is now Esme's go.
Esme stands up. She draws her bow and she starts shooting at the at number 2. What's do. And as she does, she just starts shouting, "Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!"
I mean, fair.
Does that hit?
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry, I didn't see the roll for some reason. Yes, 14 hits.
She does 8 damage.
Ooh, Rizbit.
Cool. So I'm gonna step on. Yeah. God damn it. Over here.
It's a nice
And-
Brisbane sandwich over there.
I'm going to swing twice at number 2.
Alrighty. Give me
But,
them
sorry.
swings, buddy.
Bonus action first, I'm going to make my thingy on fire.
Ooh, neato. Both hit. This is number 2 you're hitting,
Yeah.
Elizabeth? Alright, cool. Give me that damage, friend.
I'm not going to add any smites to this because I'll save those.
Yeah, I heard you say stood up, oh boy.
in-
Cool. Yeah, no, that's fair. Izzy.
19 damage.
Neat. Yeah, they are bleeding. Like, they clearly are wounded after taking that. And with that, we are back to Izzy.
I'm gonna tell Esme to breathe deep, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Ooh, neat. Hey!
Nice.
Thank you.
And that's me.
Is that all? Okay. Let's see. Number 2 is going to drop his bow and take out a blade and basically just swing twice at Rizwi.
Cool.
Yeah, both miss. And with that one is dead. So Coda.
Okay, 2 is dead, is it? Or no, 1's dead,
Uh-huh.
sorry. So just 2 left. 2 looking pretty bad, right?
Yeah.
I'm very conscious of the fact that I only have 20 bullets left. I'm gonna shoot him with a crossbow.
Okay. Hits.
12, yay! That's sharpshooter, by the way. Note the +5 to my roll, not the +10.
Ooh.
18. Because I keep forgetting I can use
2.
sharpshooter on the crossbow as well as the gun. Number 2.
Yeah, he is pretty much like bleeding out of everywhere. He's not looking good.
Wait, I
and-
can extra attack, so can I move up and hit him with my rapier, or am I too far away?
You have to drop your crossbow to do so.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, go for it, buddy. Hits.
7 damage?
Yeah, he falls to the floor.
Yay! Look at me doing like an actual fighter thing.
Good job.
Coolio. Alright, that's both them gone. And with that is number 3. Again, gonna drop bow, swing at you, Rizzy.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
22 hits.
22 hits. Cool. Right, so you take. Well, that's not it. That's not the right PDF. Where the heck is this column? You take 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
Cool. With that is. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, she doesn't have the point. No, wait. With that is Esme.
Esme puts her bow down, takes out her rapier, and crosses over to number 3. I say crosses, she like
Yeah.
runs over and just starts slashing away. And I'm using my bardic inspiration on it as well. Wow,
Ooh.
15 hits.
but it's a crit one.
Crit fail automatically fails. isn't it?
Oh, shit, yeah. So is Esme. Rizzy.
Swing twice at number 3. Because he just stabbed me. 25 crit fail.
Crit fail. Crit fails. 25 hits.
12 damage.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, he's looking not great. Is he?
I'm gonna cast another Ray of Frost at him. Would be great if I could input the command properly.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, give me that double die roll, mod.
Nice.
You see this snake man become a snake statue of ice. as Izzy kind of like, you know, just. Congrats, guys! Final Fantasy music plays.
Now that the room is clear, if we get a closer look at it, like, what's the story here?
Yeah, sure. Give me an investigation, buddy.
Yeah.
Can I try to assist?
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah.
Thank you. Ooh.
Is Esme just
Not
going
ideal.
on without us?
It appears so. Izzy, you and Coda can gather, like, this is where they would drag people or bring people to, and like clearly would separate the fighters from the people we could use in our rituals. Like, there seems to be like a lot of fighting going on here, a lot of blood. Like, you see bits of, like, you know, just discarded swords and such around, like kind of old, clearly been here for a while, sort of thing.
Okay. Having like quickly observed that, I'm then gonna like hoof it after Esme because what the fuck is she doing?
Getting into more fights with snakes. Darren, have
Right.
we seen us yet?
No, they were kind of like leaning up against the pillar, closed eyes, arm folded, kind of like clearly jamming out to a song in their head, kind of thing.
Esme rapier out, and then like surprise attack.
Esme rushes in.
Yeah,
Like,
give me that roll.
right behind her.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, this creature's surprised.
I just
Essentially
forgot
just,
the
like,
battle
keep-
music.
Do I have advantage or?
Do you get advantage for surprise attack?
I think
Trying
so.
to think. I'm not sure. That's your call.
I think, yeah. I'm gonna say for this time, but I think it's an assassin archetype in rogues that actually get it when they surprise someone. I'm probably wrong.
Hold on.
I think I'm wrong.
I thought it was
After I just said it out loud.
automatic crit, isn't it? If they surprise someone, the assassins.
Oh yeah.
Am
If
I
they
wrong?
hit on their first go, yeah. No, that is. Yeah, it's treated as an
I thought if it
automatic
was a
crit. Yeah.
surprise, they get an automatic crit.
Yeah. Like the damage dealt if they hit is just crit damage.
At third level, when you are at your deadliest when you get your drop on enemy, you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet.
Oh.
And in addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
Oh snap.
So
Is that the assassin one?
that's the assassin ability.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Esme. I was like,
No, God, no. Esme's sneak attack, so I can do sneak attack if I have advantage. And if I have advantage.
Like sneak attacks do have advantage if I remember correctly. Yeah, fuck it, let's go, let's roll. I believe they do. Oh shit, yeah, 20 hits, man, you're fine.
What is it?
46, I think, at this level. I could be wrong.
Yeah, so it's 1d8 plus 4d6. 26.
Yeah, this thing is like bleeding everywhere. It's like, oh, what is going on? Rizbit, you did declare an action right after.
It's more like he'll run in right behind her and help.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he'll
cool.
run up and try.
Essentially, if the thing is still standing after this, probably won't be. But if it's still standing after this, we'll roll an issue. But it's looking pretty worse for wear at the minute. But yeah, give me them runs, Rizbit.
Cool, he's gonna try and hit him twice. So a 24 and a
He's
27.
not gonna be alive.
No.
Coda is you just having a grand old time back here doing nothing.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah, like like Esme still has her rapier stuck in like this thing's throat, and like Rizbit just comes in, like, you know, punctures through the chest, pulls out, and just like cleaves down. Esme, since your rapier was basically connected to this thing, it like you see the number on like how many kills it's gotten like go up one.
Cute!
And you notice the reason why this thing didn't hear you guys come in is because this room's kind of loud, mainly because the hallway here that is very loud, very, very loud, has like basically saw blades coming out of the walls the entire way, like, you know, kind of like nyong, 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 that kind of thing.
Well, can we investigate to see if there's any trap, like how to detrap the trap,
Mhm.
or
Can I search the guard's body?
Sure. Give me them investigation rolls, buddy.
what's my investigation
Oh,
again?
fuck.
You find a few coppers, like nothing really of note springs out at you.
Oh, we all suck. Okay, cool.
Esme, Coda, you guys reckon like if there is anything that could detrap it or switch it off, it's probably at the other side.
That is too far to go.
It's
So-
essentially like in terms of game mechanics to pass through this like from one end to the other, like James or Mission Impossible music playing. It's just 2 dex saves.
Dex saves or dex checks?
Dex saves.
Esme starts to move through.
I'm gonna give everyone bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
Is that on every roll? Is it just like for
As in
clarity?
we all have 1d8 to
or
say.
is it just
You,
1d8?
you have 1d8 to use.
Okay, cool.
Oh god, I'm gonna go.
Is that suspense thing still going, Amy? Actually, or has that been like activated now? That like, or is that a ongoing thing?
Let me check it long and last.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Oh, it says the next 10 minutes, so it's probably passed by now.
Okay, cool. Oh no, well, you guys like handled the fight and kind of proceeded through quickly. I wouldn't imagine it's been 10 minutes technically in terms of game time, or like real time in the game.
It's your call.
Hour time, yes. Yeah, no, I'd say it's still going. It's cool.
Okay.
Esme turns.
First, yeah?
Yeah, Esme just turns to the other and says, "Hold on, let's see if I can figure out from the other side." And she like tries to power through, Darren.
Cool. Wait, do you mean as in face tank power through, or just go?
Well, like he's got to make the saves.
Yeah,
Pretty-
like okay, Esme's essentially like like Mission
Wouldn't
Impossible's
we-
like
Esme, we're literal
yeah,
safety.
like dodge and rolling like fucking Neo, like twirling through the air. You're kind of like halfway there, and you get a second to breathe, and that essentially what triggers the second. Yeah, same thing. As Esme kind of like gets to the end, it's like with the 15, it's like it's not that it's a close call. It's just like you see it's that thing where you like you front flip and you see the blade just kind of go under your face, sort of thing.
Yeah,
But you're on the other side.
You said this was a dex save, yeah?
Yes, 2 dex saves.
Cool. So people do have advantage if they need it.
How come?
My
'cause of
thing's
the-
selective.
Oh, sweet.
can I see anything on this side that might lead me to believe there's a way to?
There is a hole here that looks big enough to put your hand in. There is a lever inside, but there is a suspicious amount of blood coming out of this hole.
no.
Well, like stained into the hole, kind of
I
thing.
still have a hand, by the way.
Esme puts
I just-
their hand in
Are
and
you
pulls the lever.
fucking serious? I'm like through. I have a hand in my bag.
I'm also through.
Hold on,
You're
before
halfway
that.
through. Both of you are only
No, we
halfway.
both
Yes,
rolled twice, and we both succeeded twice.
Yeah, Esme, you put your hand in. You ever see the Goonies, Neil?
No, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I've never sat
Oh
down to watch it.
man! Oh dude, we
I've
gotta do
heard
that
it's
some
great,
night.
but I'm
It's
just kinda
so oh man, it's so good. It's so oh, one of my favorites. Anyway, there's a scene where a dude puts his hand into a very particular like same hole, but when he puts it in, like 2 stone tablets kind of come and lock his hand in place,
Oh, yeah.
and like there's like kind of like a small window above that he doesn't notice because convenient, and he sees like something that's about to fall into the hand, and you essentially are kind of like, oh, something's gonna fall and crush my hand if I don't get it out, but it's kind of jammed.
Esme
Oh,
used Misty Step to Misty Step her hand out of there
Oh,
after
shit.
putting the thing.
Neat. Yeah. As Esme Misty steps away and pulls it, the saw blades kind of like just stop. They're still kind of like obnoxiously in your face, but like they're manageable.
Rizbit will just walk through them now.
The funny thing is, the hilarious thing is that Rizbit's actually like under them the entire time. The only thing that hits them is his sword because it's on his back. So if like
now
Rizbit,
it protects
if Rizbit
his
literally
sword.
drags his sword along like Pyramid Head style, he will not get hit by the saw.
Well then, that's nice to know for future ones.
If people rolled investigation high enough, I would have said it, but no one did. So I was like, "This is great." I was like, if we only had like a gnome and like just him and like them and Rizbit are just like, well, I guess I'll walk. But yeah, guys, you all to the other side. You see a tired-looking but determined Esme. The room ahead here is drenched in what remains of like constant battles. You see holes along the walls and roofs, like big enough for like serpentine-like creatures to navigate through. You see like claw marks up and down the walls, indicating people trying to like climb back out these holes, that sort of thing. So you might hazard a guess that this is like a what's the word? Like instead of bringing them through all the traps, not through the traps. Like this is where like people bring their like it's the quick entrance for the victims essentially. You know what I mean? They pull people down through these holes kind of thing when they've captured people, that sort of thing. To save them, going past the boulder and the sauce.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
Yeah.
It's just good business.
Yeah, no, it's effective.
We hired a snake person to bring us through here.
Yeah, it's like when Esme was like, "We're going," and walks off. Like behind a tree was like a Yuan Ti dude with like travel guide, and he's like, "My first customer." Oh.
Don't do that to me. I love supporting small businesses.
Support your local business.
My one weakness.
Yeah, so you want to declare an action there.
Investigate for anything as she tries to make her way across the room, essentially.
Okay, investigation, buddy.
Oh, you are rolling low tonight.
Nothing sticks out. Nothing sticks out, but you're also kind of like, as much as you're like, no, I can't see any traps, but there is like just a lot of like clear indication of scuffles in this room, so it doesn't seem like it'd be the most like. Maybe they're habits, and that's what's triggered all these remains, or the dints in the walls. But it definitely looks like a lot of people end up fighting people in the room.
Can I try?
Yeah, go ahead.
Esme will pull out her rapier and just walk.
Yeah, Coda, you notice no strings, pressure plates. It's just a dodgy looking room.
You're a dodgy looking room, Darren.
Oh, snap, crackle, and pop.
Esme,
Esme, when you get to here, you can hear like loads of hissing, like loads of snake hissing, and like loads of speaking in the language that you heard the Yuan Ti who was tied to the tree speaking previously.
We Pulp Fictioned him.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Can I attempt to sneak forward?
Of course. Yeah, you successfully sneak. Let me just reveal this thing. You're undetected. So, a large room for you. Pillars. Again, loads of like really intricate and beautiful. Clearly, that'll be the thing. Yeah, it literally just looks big because it's a large creature, and this map is just bollocks. But it's a large creature, not a standard creature. In the center of this lovely room is a pit. You can see it's basically snakes. It is just all the snakes, 100% snakes and blood. It's like snakes marinating in blood. Lots of blood. There is a Yuan Ti dude, actually he should be kind of more here, standing, and he is clearly drenched in blood. And he's like, there's like a few steps coming up out of this pit, and he's kind of like, Delicacy has clearly just like stepped out of it, and like, he's speaking to this one, who's in turn speaking to the large one, which you might hazard a guess is Abomination. The Abomination-looking one is actually a gigantic snake with a humanoid arms and a kind of chest at the top. Yeah, they're really funny looking.
So
but they're all kind of having a conversation, and like this one here is real like, like clearly is definitely chuffed with himself. He's like definitely like, well, hey boys, fucking Etalon. Like you can see bits of people, like fresh individuals, like hands sticking out of the snakes and stuff, and like bits of people. Like clearly, you guys literally just walked in.
Why
a couple of
is
minutes before
this not the major problem in the town? Like, what? Did no one hear
I
us?
just didn't give a shit about this. This is fine.
they could always just be reborn as drowned people.
That's very true.
Esme basically just turns, looks towards like Isadora, and is like, if you could blow things up, that'd be great. And then she just walks straight through. She points her rapier at the Abomination. She says, I will have your heart. And then she's ready to go.
You see the Abomination. Yeah, we'll roll an initiative now, and we'll take a few minute break because
Yeah.
it's happening. Mission's like, I'm not going to do the hissy thing because I'm terrible at it. But it's very much like, fresh meat just so willingly walks into our home. It's like, these will make fine additions when we harvest you and bring you to the mother, that kind of. And he kind of like, descends from his little throne thing a bit, and like, and it's very much like, have at them, and we'll bring their corpses to the other location that is really vaguely into that. Wiggly wiggly. Wiggly wiggly. Wiggly wiggly sword and tail.
Esme, you're not even a mother.
Well.
on initiative.
I'm cursed for initiative, guys.
Apparently you are.
Ooh,
Oh, that's perfect. She should go first.
Like, initiative just doesn't like me.
No, not at all.
I
I'm
am
waiting
definitely
to
making
get
you that hook though. Like that's such a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I have initiative. I will number these guys so you can. Oh yeah. Also, just for reasons, the giant yellow square is like essentially a small collection of gold and/or items.
Ooh.
Cash.
Yeah, like it's.
We're gonna kill you and rob you.
Hey, Amy, we're the good guys. We're the good guys.
Oh no, Coda. Sorry. Say that into the mic clearer and like.
We're the
Hey,
good guys.
editing booth when when Coda says that, just play the reel over where they're like killing or cutting people for fun.
Hi,
but-
I'm the
You're
editor. I
trying
can
to
make
do
this
the
look
editor.
good.
So yeah, guys.
Is what chops off his nose.
It's just a
Um,
snake. It doesn't have a nose.
We're the good guys. Isadora, that was really cool.
I'll make a super
guys,
cut of just us being really
we can,
morally questionable.
Oh yeah, we can take a
Please.
break. Well, you can take a break now if you want. If you want to go on.
Yeah.
So
Okay, the
5-10
rest of
minute
it
break.
is up, so yeah, 5-10 minute break.
Back soon. Well, Darren, I'm going to start off with the insightful fighting on the abomination.
Okay. Deception, correct?
It's deception against my insight. My insight 7.
Cool. He rolled a 20. Ooh,
Oh.
unlucky, my friend.
Fucking cow! Anyway, fine. I'll just shoot at the one that's near. I'll shoot at
The
number
new
1
blood.
instead. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I'm shooting with my short bow, and that's plus 9. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, I fucking loathe her. I'm turning off my mic for a minute to deal with that. You guys. do
yeah.
whatever the fuck
You work away, buddy. Coda, you're up, buddy.
Cool. Wow. Yes. Oh, buddy. I mean, maybe if you were nice to her, she wouldn't fail you like this. I'm gonna wait. So, what do these two at the front look like? They look like normal dudes.
Yeah, they look like the individuals you saw before, and it's just one's currently covered in blood.
I'm gonna ignore them and shoot the big one, but avoiding the heart area. I'm very decidedly not aiming at the chest. I'm aiming at like the head.
Hashtag headshots only. MLG
Hashtag
Pro.
headshots. Hashtag no scope. Hashtag 2pro. Yeah, I'm gonna spend my last 2 crit. No, I critted. So no, I didn't crit with a gun. Never mind. I'm gonna spend my last 2 crit points on the dude to make it advantage.
Nice.
Actually, I do have another crit point because I killed with a gun. So I'm not. out of them.
Both hit.
Oh, 37. Action surge. 2 more shots. 1 more with advantage.
Okay.
Assuming the 10 misses.
Yeah, 10 misses.
19 more damage.
So that's a total of
Hold on, let me do some basic maths.
56.
37 plus 19 is
37 plus 19.
56.
Yeah.
56 damage. Aimed at the head and not the chest. Very much so.
Yeah, this.
16 bullets.
Oh wow, that is a lot of damage. Cool. That is the elimination skull.
Fight me, bitch. Yeah, no,
God.
legit, fight me, bitch. Do it, 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 do it!
He heareth your cries, Coda.
Cool. I didn't actually say that, but cool. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I regret this.
Coda.
Yeah, 22 hits.
You're fucking grappled.
I'm gonna help
He
you.
constricts around you.
Can I help
Cool, you take 11 bludgeoning damage from that. You can indeed roll that out. Do I dex it?
Deck save.
Yeah, cool. 1 second.
He's essentially now grabbing a hot potato.
Drop it like
He
a power.
saves, so he only takes 5 damage.
Cool. You have taken 11. Just for yourself,
Yeah,
you've taken 11 damage, 11 bludgeoning, and you can't. You're grappled and cannot move. He's also going to bite your face.
Cool, bite my face. Do it.
If I could help right now, I would, but I can't.
It's okay. That
Ace
misses.
misses. Cool. Alrighty. And with that, it is Mo Wano's go. And he's going to run here and take out a longbow and shoot Esme. That is a 16 and a 20, Esme. Oh shit, no, that is not. That is a 20 and a crit, Esme.
Yeah, bring it on.
Okay, so that's... Hold on. That's 18 piercing damage and 21 poison damage.
Esme is unconscious.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Are you joking?
No.
She's already
Esme
hurt.
is
Oh,
not.
fuck. You got 2 healers up next. It's okay.
For anyone listening at home, I just laughed and gasped all at once. It's a...
Yasp.
I've coined the...
You yasped.
yeah.
Alas.
A lasp. That feel when you lasp. This one's gonna run over here and shoot Risbeth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they both miss.
They both miss. Fizzy.
I kneel down beside Esme, and I
thought you were
say,
standing next to her already.
you don't get to rush in here and then go the fuck to sleep! And then I cast Cure Wounds.
I really want to hear, like, Amy Reed go the fuck to sleep now.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
I know it wasn't gonna happen, but so much of me just want to be like, I kneel down beside Esme and I stab her in the throat.
Finish her off.
Blood for the Brook. Oh, cool, yeah, 16 HP back. Is that all you do, Izzy? Esme, you are conscious
Yes.
and prone. Risbeth.
Okay. Should I go for the big thing, or should I go for the small things?
Follow your heart.
Big thing it is, then.
Just don't destroy its heart, please.
Yeah. So, Darren,
Yes.
I walk up beside the big thing.
Yeah, I can't wait for this thing to be fucking deleted.
I'm gonna die like immediately.
I am genuinely shocked it has like next to no resistances for this. I'm genuine. Like,
I'm
But yeah,
going... My sword is still on fire. I'm going to utter a vow of enmity, so I have advantage. And I'm
Okay.
going to attack it twice.
dual crits. Yes, both hit.
Cool. I'm going to add a 3rd level and a 2nd level speed.
Awesome. Give me that damage.
So that's 46 plus 78 plus 10. Is it 78? Yeah. That was a lot of dice. That's 46 damage. There's, hold on, 10, 17, 20, 23 is radiant, and 13 is fire, if that matters. All
Yeah,
of this is avoiding the heart, by the way.
Yeah. Like, it's taken a chunk of damage to the point where you've actually cut off a chunk of its tail. And it's like, screeches in agony. Esme, you are up.
Is it still holding me?
Well, you are, like, for you to break free, you basically have to spend an action.
Esme stands
But
up.
Esme, you are... Oh, good.
Wait, hold on. Okay. I was just like, How much HP did I get back there? I just didn't. I forgot to check. Cute. Anyway, everybody stands up and is going to try and shoot the beast before her with her short bow.
Oh, if it falls back into the pit of snakes, that'd be so cool.
But you're grappled to it.
Yeah, I don't mind dying like this. Is fine.
Nice 20 hit.
No!
So
What's
that
with you
is
people and your fucking death wishes?
You know I don't really.
so I do 25 damage.
Nice.
This thing is like, there's just an arrow sticking out of its jaw from Esme, but this thing's like I'm gonna catch you when it's my go eventually. Coda.
It talks like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like
are
it
in
is
the
literally
south.
like have you ever played the original Dooms where like you've got 4 HP left? Not that it actually has 4 HP, but like we're just coming out of all of your avatar. Literally, like there's like 2 bits of skin that aren't covered in blood. That's basically this thing. But yeah,
do I have
Coda,
to make a
you
strength
are.
save?
Yes.
Oh boy, I'm a strong man.
You're next to me, so add +2 to that.
I
by the
don't think
way.
that's gonna help, buddy. I gotta tell
Yeah, even with the +2, it sadly does not.
I just struggled uselessly.
Cool. Basically, this thing, this thing's go again. It is going to basically just crush Coda a bit more, could even damage, and it's gonna bite you.
I wish there was a way to like taunt things. Be like, you don't attack him.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, yeah, I always wished taunt was in a game that's like you should. It's like a shame if I had a
Fighters can
fucking
do
taunt
it.
about it.
Well, certain kinds of
Can
fighters. Yeah, the
Ah.
one that Steel Twister is.
I can do a thing where if it works, if it doesn't attack me, it gets disadvantage.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
with
this
a
is your
battle
compel
mass,
Jew,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, cool. Comprehend duel or whatever.
You can compel duel as
Yeah.
a part
That's
of
a spell. There's also
Okay,
what's
no.
the one
Sweet.
Sanctuary
Yeah.
where if they have to attack, if they try to attack the person, they have disadvantage and they have to make a whiz save or something.
Yeah, it's really funky. Right, number 1 is gonna shoot at Izzy. Nope, that's the wrong roll. That's the wrong number. Ignore. So a 17 and a 23. Izzy.
Well, good news, Aaron. Those both hit anyway.
Oh, delightful. You take a total of 12 piercing damage and 14 poison damage.
So
Number
7.
Yes, so 7. Dose is going to shoot Risbet, who hurt its friend.
Bring it.
A 23 and a 6.
23 hits.
You take a total of 6 piercing damage and 7 poison damage. And with that, we are back to Isidore.
I am going to. Well, I'm going to turn to Esme and say, "Don't get knocked down again." Then shuffle over here and cast Ray of Frost on number 2.
Ooh,
Does 12 hit?
it doesn't hit.
Good. No, wrong number. Wrong roll. Ignore that. That didn't happen.
I was like
15.
17. Oh shit, false. Cool, that was solid damage. Is that all, Amy?
Yeah.
Cool, Risbet,
Cool. I'm gonna smack this thing twice again.
go for it, my man.
24 and 26.
Don't hit, my man.
How's it looking?
Again, Doom guy on 4 HP, the original Dooms.
Okay, I'm only gonna add 1 smite to this then, I think.
Oh,
I
you
think no matter
gent-
what you did, this is gonna
You're
kill
going
it.
to murder it.
29.
Cool. So let me paint you a picture.
All avoiding the heart, by the way.
Oh yeah. No. I assume. You basically like slice, like you lead in like downwards and then up, like slicing what remains of its like a large part of its tail, to the point where like it slices it clean open, and it lets Coda go, and it reels back like an anger and rage and pain, and as it reels back in pain, like Risbet basically like he leaps forward and sword through its chest, fighting the heart like on its other side, but basically like just like going all the way through, and it like falls back into the pit. Which again, it's not that big. It's only like 5 feet down. But Risbet's essentially standing on top of it.
Oh, I'm in the pit on top of it.
There's snakes around you, but they're kind of more just like everyone who isn't a snake person / a snake. So everyone bar Izzy, and basically they all let out like a hiss in pain because they're like master. I don't know if Yuan Ti work, but you know what I mean. Like someone of note has died. Like Risbet, you're very much like Arthur's sword in the stone, but the stone is indeed a gigantic lizard person thing. So yeah, there's that. Surrounded by a pit of some blood. So fucking Risbet just one up the extra boy in the room. Number 1 is going to attack Risbet now.
Cool.
Gotta shoot him in the face. 22 hits.
22 hits.
Cool. Alright, so you take a total of 6 piercing, 7 poison. Number 1 or number so yeah, basically the other one is going to shoot at Izzy. Because it be seeing her with her healing magics. I'm assuming 13 misses.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well done. With that, we are back to Izzy. Wait, what do you mean? What about you?
I haven't done a thing in a while. They had attacked. I haven't taken a turn since.
Yeah.
I should have gone after Risbet.
Yeah.
I apologize. Piece of paper was stuck underneath my mat, and it has code at the top. And when I moved it down, there's your name, which was covered. I apologize, Esme.
You're apologizing, but are you sorry?
Because it's definitely like an awful habit. Alright, Izzy, we'll get you in a second. Esme, you're up.
I'm going to try to insightful fighting number 1.
Cool. It works.
Good! Esme drops her bow again, rips out her rapier, and just like glides across the room to stab the snake. Oi.
Hits.
Oh, that's too many.
Fuck. Yeah, this thing is like bleeding out of everywhere. Holy shit.
Hiss this motherfucker!
And with that, it is easy. Again, sorry, Neil. Many apologies.
So is it my go now?
It is indeed.
Cool. I'm going to shoot off another ray of frost at number 2. Oh, no, I'm not!
And gets frostbite on one of her fingers. I kid. Is that all?
It's already the bad hand. Yeah, no, that's all I can do.
And with that, it is back to Risbet.
Has Coda not gone?
I haven't gone in a while.
I thought it was Coda after Esme.
Fuck sake!
Yeah, I definitely fucked up. But you're up, buddy.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 shots at number 2, 1 with advantage. No, did I already use my last?
Cool.
I did use my last advantage, sorry, so neither with advantage, both sharpshooter. Never mind, ignore that second one because my gun's misfired.
Gun jams. Okay. So it's been Code, it's been Izzy, back to Risbet.
Okay.
And this will reset the god awful fucking
I'm gonna jump
clusterfuck
down
I've created for him.
over here and go over and smack him.
Yeah, cool. It's basically like 5 feet. Yes, both it.
Sweet. Think this is correct. It is 24 damage.
Yeah, this is cleaved in twain.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker, get down here, you. And now we are one Esme.
Esme will attack the snake.
Not the snake.
14.
14 hits.
Yep.
Good. 19 damage.
Esme, like, or the rapier, like, up through its mouth, like Harry Potter and the Basilisk style, although it's much smaller mouth. And you see the number, like, ping up again, and, like, you basically, like, front kick it away as you pull out the sword.
Esme immediately dive bombs into the pit on top of the snake and starts, like, she basically, like, leaves her rapier up there and then goes and takes out her dagger and just starts going. It's like, well, this is what I was here for. And just starts carving at the chest.
Yeah, give me a survival check, buddy, to just basically see how effective you do.
I'm going to collect Esme's rapier.
Cool.
That's not turning
Again.
fix my gun, Darren.
Yeah, this gun is like, it's that thing where you unjam it, you spin the chamber, and it's like, cool.
So,
sorry about that
Darren,
fucking
this is a
fuck up
question.
with the thingy, guys. Yes?
Don't worry about it. Darren, this is a question, right? So, long ago, around the time of the birth of Dave, Esme had to learn how to survival roll remove spine. Would anything she learned at that time, at which point she failed 3 times, would she have learned anything at that time that might help her remove her
Or you
heart?
could ask me and Rizbit who have survival skill.
Hey, listen.
I'm
You
sure
have
I've-
acquired remove spine.
Yeah, it's like, I have the ability to remove spine. I have the ability to remove heart.
I'm gonna say it's a hell of a lot harder to remove a spine than it is a heart.
Yeah.
I'm no medical man, and frankly, if there was a medical man present, I probably wouldn't care, because it's a spine. It's a literal spine. So, yes, like realistically, Esme shouldn't have been able to do it, but I don't care. It's like, it's a literal spine. Like, you can beat a man if you feel up to it. You could take a spine, hold it at the bottom end. You could beat something. The spine is nature's club. It's a natural.
It's more
go
like
for
nature's whip.
Esme, you would know that in the sense that they might grant you a +5 to survival for this particular one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I could do that.
You're not being I can't remember the Irish thing, the headless horseman with the spine whips.
I don't know.
I can't remember how you pronounce it.
Abdullah,
There we go, thank you very much. I saw a
But Darren, they're my favorite.
Esme tosses her dagger out of the pit and she says, "Nurse, another scalpel," and then takes out another dagger.
I hand over the rapier.
She has because she has 2. Now she's using the blood dagger.
it's that scene in if you've ever seen Talladega Nights where they're trying to get the knife out by like cutting around the meat with another knife instead of just yanking it out. It's just like, I'll do this. But yeah, you basically like just hack open its chest and there's bits everywhere. You're just like, yeah, that was a part of a chest probably.
Can I continue to attempt to remove the heart?
You may. What are people doing while Esme slowly descends into madness in a pit full of snakes?
Watching in abject horror. Like, I'm at the edge of that pit there, I'm just looking down, mouth open, just horrified.
I'm gonna check out this thing of gold.
Okay, cool. Give me an investigation check.
Jesus Christ, Esme. Why? My investigation's not good.
We make this joke, but this is literally Esme now.
Oh lord.
Yeah.
Darren, can
Esme,
I, like,
you have 6 like it's
with survival, try to like give her pointers from the edge of the pitch, like cut
yeah,
here
like
kind of thing?
yeah, like the first incision was so like badly done. It's basically Esme removed the meat,
20.
chest bone. Yeah, Coda essentially is just like, no, Esme, if you do this, this, and this, you'll get it out easier. So you basically have advantage now.
Esme like throws up an arrow at Coda's like, "You're not the doctor, I'm the doctor."
I'll remind you, I replaced a man's hands with fucking machine hands, and no one's ever
Oh my
given me
God.
credit for that.
I did.
Isidore puts her fingers in her ears and starts digging through the gold.
Esme almost got
She
a nat
swims
one.
through the gold. It's like, yeah.
I'm ignoring this.
Yeah, okay, Izzy, you find a odd tiara-like thing, like a circlet, like from Skyrim style. And about 400 gold. Like that's what you're guessing. It's like, oh, if I dug through this again, there's probably something else. That sort of thing. What is fucking vibrating?
Can I
Get out.
look well enough so I don't have to look at Esme cutting out hearts anymore?
Yeah, essentially. Esme gets like again that anime flash in her eyes with the bolt of lightning across the screen. He's like, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta! Like the heart just like flies up into the air and she just grabs it. Coda stands at the pile of gold and is like, yep, sure is gold.
Still thinking about that heart?
Can I investigate the gold?
Can't unsee that.
I investigate the gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did better than Coda.
Everyone did better than Coda.
Everybody does better than Coda.
Yeah, generally.
Okay, so
like, in
this
life.
is. I'm gonna put in chat what you guys find just across the board, and like it's up to people if they want to like take stuff specifically before like the group get to it, that kind of thing. Because I know Izzy found like that circlet first in quotations. You know what I mean? So hold on.
Is it possible to make another roll, or is it just like there's no way I can look again?
Nah, you guys have pretty much saved this essentially.
Esme
Do you not trust my rolls?
Esme walks out of the snake pit and kind of like has snakes attached to her. It's like, they are my children now. They will join David.
Quietly pull those off. No, I'm going to give Esme my scarf to wrap the heart in.
No, the scarf is nice. And we
Well,
have to clean
it's covered with like black stain, so it's not that nice right now.
As I says, okay, look, we'll use it for now, but we'll make sure that this gets sorted and cleaned once we have this fixed. And she just, like, between the two of them, they wrap it, I'm assuming. Oh my god. Amy, did you do this to hide your DNA?
What DNA?
Oh my god. It's a changing all over again.
So guys, you guys found totally 1,200 gold, 3 short swords, just other weapons that like just look like they've been there for too long and just a bit shite. 1 longsword plus 1, an unknown circlet which Izzy like discovered first. Unknown a flute in the shape of like a tongue, like a snake's tongue, and a really really filthy mangy looking whistle.
If we take them with us, I can identify them later.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
As May begins to pick up her things, she's like, "Oh yes, my rapier. Thank you, Isadora." It's like,
You're
yes.
welcome.
The other dagger, the one the failed scalpel. Ah yes, and then she goes back to pick up her bow. It's like, ah yes, and the bow, of course.
Just like quietly talking to herself.
Just covered in snake blood and snakes as she leaves. It's like, let's get out of here, guys. I think we've got all the Scooby gear
I
this
love
time.
this image so much.
She just like she just holds open the what's it called? The bag of
Holding.
The bag of holding. She just holds out the bag of holding, and then just at the top of it, you can just see the heart wrapped in the fucking scarf. It's like, put in the gold and whatever else, and we'll deal with it later.
Cool. We do that.
Then just throws it over her shoulder. It's like, let's go home. And she just starts walking out. I like it when she's a psychopath.
It's that scene where like Homer's like, "Come kids, let's leave and never return to this place," and he's taking them away from school.
I'm so tempted to like bring a snake with me, but I won't do that.
Do it. No, take the snakes.
I just want a pet snake because it could be cute. I'll twine around his horns. It'd be real cute.
Just take
I
a
won't,
snake.
though.
Do. Take a snake.
As you guys are leaving, you notice that the boulder is gone, and you can see it's been like essentially a boulder-shaped hole is above where it landed, and you can hear it being essentially reloaded very slowly. It's about here when you guys are walking.
Oh god.
Intro. To the point where like if you guys jumped up and down on the pressure plate or the string or whatever, like it wouldn't fire quick enough, that sort of thing.
Hmm.
But yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna throw us to the road, the crossroads map, just because I like fuck the dungeon map. But yeah, guys, you guys find yourself outside of the temple. It is like 1 in the day, midday, because again, you guys went in at dawn sort of thing, so it's a case of like sometimes pass between investigating, amputating, well, remove that really clean surgical removal scene. But yeah,
Still covered in snake blood. And probably poison.
So will we just immediately start heading back?
that's up to you
Yeah, I'm asking.
guys. I believe there was time. Oh, sorry. Well, guys.
Yeah, I'm good to get straight back.
We don't have time to waste.
Well, we do, but let's not. She just kind of just starts sauntering off. She just starts whistling.
It's like that Peter Pan one. It's like following the leader.
Snake father.
Does someone, Rizbit, do you want to give me a survival check to see if you like navigate effectively? Or Nick, sorry, anybody. I always go to Rizbit because I know he's like high. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you have assistance.
I have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, Rizbit, you again navigate a perfectly sincere for Drower legible. You smell nothing. You navigate well to the point where like during like the night as you walk, you kind of see a few beasts in distance, like at nighttime. But you guys, kind of just it's not they're far enough away that you don't really need to hide. It's just more a case of if we stand still, they should, and you just kind of wait for them to just kind of go on their like predetermined route essentially. So yeah. It's more just like it slows you down for 20 minutes, that kind of thing. Nothing like game breaking or like oh my god, like the clock is ticking. Or, you know what I mean? It's just oh god, it's the bad novel time for me. Oh Jesus. But yeah, are you guys going straight to Dave? Do you guys wish to visit the Drow folk and such?
We should I think we should visit Anastriana and Isabella and just be like, hope everything went well. While Esme's covered in snake blood.
Can we watch Esme? Yeah, by the time we get back into town, like around what time is it?
It's kind of like dinner time, like 6 p.m. ish. When you guys are like, essentially like the prompt is like, do you guys knock on the Isabella and Annie door or the Dave door, that kind of thing.
I think we should get straight back to Dave. Like we can check on them, but
no, that's a good call. We'll Coda, send the bird, tell them we're back, and then he just keeps lugging the sack of like I just like to believe it's bleeding a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just like
oh yeah. It's a patented head in a backpack. Yeah,
who was
cool.
the bartender here?
Benny?
Yeah, so when you go in, it's pretty tame, not a lot of craziness going on. Benny is in the corner reading a book.
Esme is
he kind of sees you and like, and she like when you walk in, he's kind of just like, and you see his eyebrows just raise as like cuter than usual, but I don't care.
Esme's just like, Benny, set up some drinks. It's been a while, and she just marches upstairs.
He's just sitting there and things go.
Yeah, he just flicks the page. Esme gets upstairs and she's just like, she's doing that thing when you come in from a hard day of like nothing, and she just like starts taking things off. She's like the bow and then the rapier, and then she opens the bag. She leaves the bag down and she takes out the heart, falls to her knees and starts like crawling towards Greta. It's like, Greta, I have the heart.
How do Greta and Dave look?
Dave is like essentially like just not but a pile of blankets. You can just see like his hand jutting out, and like when you guys come in, you just see like a really like weak like thumbs up. You hear him like oh my god, you guys are back, but like in your head, it's clearly not like using his like voice side because
Darren, you're cutting out a bit.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
Yeah, essentially, Greta informs you guys. It's like, that's great, well done. Oh my god, yeah. She's like nearly crying. She's like, we might have to do this outside because apparently there's going to be a lot of fireworks when this thing goes off.
Okay. Someone else grab Dave. I'll carry the heart. She
I'll
just
grab
holds it really close to her.
Essentially, like, y'all seen Harry Potter, right?
Yeah.
You know the Voldemort scene, like his
Oh
return.
my
When he's like a little baby.
Yes.
Like it kind of like not in like a baby way, but like it's essentially Dave is pretty much just his like torso and like one arm at this point. So like yeah, Risbeth basically has like him wrapped up like a baby. It's very
I've
much
never held a baby before. So crushable.
Maybe I should take Dave.
No, my baby.
Okay.
Ridley's a mother now.
Like I assume we're not gonna like march into the center of town. Is there like
Right
Oh
on
yeah,
the
like
down.
is there like a courtyard behind the inn or something like that?
Greta's very much like, let's go out back. Hold on. Yeah, for like easy sake, let's say the inn is on this side, and you guys kind of like just go into the here.
Hmm.
But yeah, as you guys like approach, basically just like a what's the word? A
Row body for me, Darren.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Just briefly. Darren, come back.
Darren, we're sorry. We ruined your game.
Or not, you know.
So how's everyone doing?
Good.
Okay.
Too bad.
I was out sick on Tuesday
Oh
yesterday.
no.
I had like a really bad cough. I was out at Dropkick Murphy's on Saturday and I think Sunday. And I think I just got something. And I had to take Tuesday off and I was like happy because day off work. I was just like, yay.
But you felt shit.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I think I just edited some router settings, so hopefully it's better. If not, I'm just gonna go throw a brick at someone.
That sounds fair.
As you enter this grove, like what you saw beforehand of like essentially Dave bombarding do the ritual comes crawling back, and you guys take about like 20 minutes setting it all up. It's like big, huge, like in my head, it's like an alchemy circle from FMA, in where like all like components dropped around the place, and general like I don't know, witchy and wizardly items, and it's a case of like, oh yeah, and like the heart is in the center, basically sat on top of Dave, and yeah.
Yeah,
And
couldn't
it's a
go
case of
inside.
like Dave like informs you guys to basically like trigger the like I don't know, like basically switch the on button. Y'all gotta like essentially crouch down and like kind of like lay your hands on the edge of the circle. Oh. So do y'all comply?
I can
Yep.
comply.
I'm
Sure.
pressing fingertips to the circle.
Hesitate. And then look at Esme and then I'll do it.
Esme holds a knife out to code.
No,
It's
no,
like, no,
like it's only
we're
a second. It's only you wouldn't even notice it, but there's definitely like a minute of I could just run away. No, I won't, and then he just doesn't.
It's that vine of like I won't hesitate, bitch. Okay, guys. So something happened.
Of course it does.
Everybody,
Darren, you're cutting.
Rolling
It's
this,
still
yeah.
cutting out.
Darren,
all right, hold on.
you better not cut out during this important stuff.
Yeah, right.
This is too tense. proud of the amount of junk food wrappers around me right now.
Oh, well.
I'm like stress eating. How is Esme holding a knife in each hand and holding people's hands?
I didn't hear the holding hands part. So she's just holding. She's holding
the knife's hand.
in other people's hands. Yeah. No, she's just holding hands.
She's closed other people's
with
hands
the
over her knife. Yeah, just
around the
like...
knife. Yeah. No, she only did that to make sure everyone was in, and then she holds hands. Tosses her daggers behind her, and it's like, goodbye. After at some point she will go and collect them. Whoever's holding hands with Esme, shit one like covered in snake goo.
I'll take that one.
I like to imagine that it's Coda and Rizbit, just because it's just like slathering poor Rizbit in
Snake.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
So if I pretty much checked. It just must be the weather because it's meant to be like storming down here or some shit.
Yeah.
Yes, storming up here.
Yeah. Well, if you start cutting out, we'll warn you, and then maybe you can just repeat yourself or something, because we're gonna miss something important otherwise.
Worst case scenario, you could put down your thoughts on paper or whatever,
true.
and we can read it.
Okay, so as you guys like do the thing, like switch the on, a pillar of light kind of like explodes out of this massive circle. You know, kind of like splits the clouds, pierces the sky, kind of thing. You see like essentially what we know is like the northern lights, that kind of thing. Like the whole sky just like changes, like erupts. It's like a big, huge like tapestry of color. Hold on, internet's going crazy. You see like basically Dave for this point, like while this pillar of light is constant, it's constantly on. You can see like essentially like a darkened silhouette of Dave like punched down, and you see like his arm starts to grow kind of longer, and you can kind of hear him like laughing in like not a maniacal way, but just kind of like, oh my god. And it starts to like just get grown in intensity to the point where like beams of light are splitting off and such, and you hear him like yell out like you're not sure if he's yelling or if it's like telepathic or whatever. But you hear him say, Esme, now throw in the diamond.
The butt diamond.
The butt diamond!
Esme pulls a diamond out of her ass and throws it at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a case of like you just fling it in, and it kind of like, and once it kind of gets into the center thing, like it abruptly stops and is upright and just like explodes. Like not exposed, but just like the energy is going crazy to the point where like if I can't remember. Yeah, you guys walked all night, so you guys technically didn't heal, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
we
so
didn't heal.
Okay, yeah, you guys like are healing. It's like a calming energy. It's just like it is just going like it is just a cyclone of just like lights and like blue beams of like going fucking everywhere. And you can see like you see like the silhouette of Dave get taller and taller. Like basically like he's standing up. And you hear his voice like ring out across like your minds, and you see like the world in front of you like kind of switch, and you're back on that hill that was in front of the Shaylin, like the premonition he gave you beforehand. And again, like he's beside you in the armor that has the blue wings on the cape and such, and you see like this really distorted, almost shadow-like, a mixture of shadow and tar, like what you'd call a black dragon, essentially. Like, well, not an actual black dragon, but like it looks like a dragon that could be possibly black, made of tar. And smoke is just like fucking going ham on a Shaylin. I haven't cut out, have I?
No.
Okay, cool. Because like no one was talking, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, like you see it just like, and you hear like basically the Dave beside you in this vision. Like opens his mouth, his eyes are like full pure pale white with blue hues just coming out of it. Like he goes to talk, but like you hear it in your mind, and he's like, "Oh, in 1 year and 3 days, like this fall of a Shaylin will happen." And he's like, and like a year from that, he's like, oh, the gate will appear, the red lake will appear, and he's like, and darkness will come pouring out, and like basically, what movies in? Never mind, doesn't matter. And in place, but the world basically spins on its axis, and you guys are at Orion. Well, like, you are near Orion. You know Orion in the distance. You are in a battlefield. You see hand forces fighting just warforged other people that don't really seem to have a banner. They're like, the armor is mixed match. Like, it's clearly not like a military or anything. In the distance, you can see a black tarish, like, orb almost eye, like hovering over Yuria, and like just loads of like ghastly black shapes are just like zooming up from the city and into this, like about the width of a person. Like, there's just hundreds just being absorbed into this thing, and like essentially, your point of view has always been from you in this vision, but like it's a sense of the camera, in a sense, in quotations, disconnects and like zooms over to Orion, and you see this gigantic gate. Like, it's made of like crystals and like almost crystals and teeth. It's like, it just opens, and like you see mind flayers chanting, and they're like, hey, and you just see just like a wave of darkness and like smoke and tar, like black water but with smoke attached, essentially, come rushing out, and like you hear screaming and blades and all the, and then like it kind of snaps back to you, and you are slightly closer to Orion, but the entire horizon is nothing but like darkness, and you see like the darkness starts to move, and you see a being on horseback basically like comes forward, and they have like behind them is a banner with one eye, just like one solid, like a stencil of an eye, and they hold up a mind flayer's head and just throw it down, and you hear them in a big booming, distorted, evil voice. It's like, the time of months has ended. We will take back our eye. And like, it's just like, you see the darkness basically just, it's essentially like a river. It just like pours out, and like you see it like wrapping up and smashing off like mountains, and just like it just cuts and devours everything, and then like boom, you're back in the forest. And yeah, like you know, the wind's been knocked out. You're like, and you hear Dave inside like yell at the top of a voice. He's like, I remember. And then like see another flash before your eyes, and you guys, it's just you again. It's like more of an outer body experience camera. You guys are in a darkened room. It kind of looks like almost a metallic floor. It looks like Risbeth's holding a torch, and there's some figures beside you, but they're kind of distorted and weird. And you can't really like two of them in particular are really distorted. Like it's almost like when you concentrate on them, your vision just goes crazy. You just can't look at them. And there's like a giant metallic hand like near Coda, and he's like saying something. He's like, oh my god. And then like it's a case of like the world rotates again, and you guys are at a machine. Well, you assume to be a machine anyway by all the cogs, pistons, steam, etc. And you see the jar thing that Future Dave gave you, and you see Esme put it in, and like it kind of absorbs it, and like the was it for you, like those four syringes jut out, and like you guys are kind of like looking at them and you're like, oh, and like you see Coda say something like, well, this is it, like kind of like you see the like read the lips essentially, kind of like, oh, and like everyone kind of gives like a firm like, and like you go to inject and it cuts back, and again you're in the forest, and Dave's like, I remember it all, and like the lights just get crazier and crazier and explode and explode. It just like basically like fade to white in terms of your vision, and yeah, it seems to have stopped. Your like hearing's kind of ringing, vision's like distorted from all the white and flashing lights and all, but there's just like plumes of smoke where like Dave was standing.
Wait, is he gone?
I didn't know. There is a lot of smoke. Why not call out to him and find out?
Esme runs into the smoke. What?
Like, it's a case of like the entire area is coated in smoke now.
Oh yeah, no, she just starts like running around. It's like, David, don't hide from Mom.
David. You hear like, you know, coughing coming off to you guys right, like just from the coughing, you know, like, oh, that's Dave's voice, that sort of thing. And he's like, Dave. He's like, oh no, that. He's like, Esme, I'm sorry, but not my name is Lieutenant Tabrani. second in command of the Night Sentinels, the last remaining faction of the Shard Empire.
Darren, you cut out like crazy. You have to say that again. I'm sorry.
My name is Lieutenant Tabrani, second in command of the something.
Shard Mind Empire?
Fucking, oh crap, it's literally after going out of my head. Oh my god. Night Sentinels, there we go, thank you very much. Night Sentinels, last remaining faction of the Shard Mine Empire.
Does that mean he's made out of glass now?
No, Dave actually looks kind of more like future Dave now. Like he's not made out of crystals, but like his lights on his head clearly have a more crystal-esque version of him, but he is pretty much like picture perfect like future Dave. And he miraculously has clothes.
Good. He is dressed. I just said, it's like, hi. Are you okay?
Can we still call you Dave?
He's like, of course, but if it's like no problem at all.
What would you prefer to be called, Lieutenant?
It's honestly, it's fine. I don't mind being called whatever.
I'm probably gonna stick with Dave.
Alright,
Wait,
whatever.
what the fuck did he do to Dave?
That is Dave.
What? This is who you really are?
Oh my god. You lied to us! Also, this is a cut-off point. In another reality, Esme rounds on Isadora and then starts the thing. It's like, can you really be the one who talks about who people really are? But now,
you want that later!
Yeah, it's like, we'll stick with the Dave thing for now.
Yeah, he's like, honestly, it's if you guys just want to refer to me as Dave, it's probably easier if you refer to me as Dave. It's literally no skin off my teeth.
It's easier for me.
No, I asked you a question. Are you or are you not the same person that we known before?
Yes, I just have my memories back. Is that okay?
What memories? What the fuck is going on?
Okay, I'm gonna say a lot of shit, and it's gonna make zero sense. But go with it. Yeah, he sits down, and he's like holding the crystal, by the way, that Esme threw into the fire. He's like, okay, I am the result of a bit of an experimentation. As you know, well, I'm not sure if you do know. My people, the Shard Mines, well, my people, and he like wiggles his hand at this point. It's the, anyway, I've always been at war with the Mind Flayers. The other thing, it's the squiddy face, you guys know. We kind of drove them back, and then, out of nowhere, they had a super weapon. Gave them the edge. And, this battle kind of spanned time and space, and we kind of fought fourth dimensionally at one. It's basically when we battle them, it's cross time. It's weird, but anyway, I am the result of basically to help integrate our. Integrate means like not in a malicious way, but literally just make people leave us when we show up and it's like the Mind Flayers are literally going to wipe you out. You have to listen to us, and like 9 times out of 10, they're always like no. And it's like, okay. And just periodically, planet after planet, it's just been like dwarfed out, like wiped out, and it's just getting so like we managed to send them back through time, and in turn we got pulled in with them, and it's a case of like they're coming here, hence the whole like gate opening thing. But he's the fucking subject. Probably I have literally only seen the movie. And although in saying that, like literally the end of the movie where he like talks to oh man, it still gives me chills. Call it a shit movie, but that scene is just fucking keynote.
The usual stuff,
yeah. It's just like the whole movie's shit, but that one last like, fuck yes, my man. Anyway, but yes, he's like, I'm not the only one, but the outpost that I was on, where like we did this to me, was attacked, and hence why I was put in the jar for literally thousands of years. Mind Flayers feed off brains and psychic energy. So instead of killing me outright, because like I guess they recognize me as one of their arch nemesi, whatever, they decided to like just dip, just snack, just take away my memories one by one, just eat it up for fucking millenniums. And hence why I didn't know who the hell I was when Esme found me, which I'm very thankful for, the way. I'm thankful you all have done this. It's like I'm not going. Well, I'm going somewhere, but like I'll get to that. But they're coming, but I believe we can stop them. We have to save a Shaylin, and then if we save a Shaylin in a year's time from now, a year and 4 days, we can stop first contact ever happening at Orion, and that way the Order of the Eye, the smoky thingies, they don't show up. They don't wipe out all living things as a clean slate, I need like air quotes, so that life can begin again and hopefully not overstep our side because of all that shit. Because someone in that godforsaken city, and he points, and you assume he's pointing directly at like Yuria, he's like, has pissed them off to no end, to the point where like the literal cleanup squads of entities that predate existence have to be sent in. So they've done something they shouldn't have, and we need to stop that. But first things, like, baby steps, I think. Anyway, we've got a year, it'll be fine. And he turns to Esme and he's like, Esme, do you have pen, like parchment and ink quill?
Esme just puts her hands behind her back and then just holds them up, and she's just still like,
Ta-da!
I'm so
yeah, he's like, I need you to write me a recommendation for the Nasty Boys. He's like, I believe I can use them. Like, not use them, but like, if I'm in their ranks, I have questions that need answers, basically.
yeah.
Do you guys have questions? Y'all look very confused. Coda looks like pale for a red guy. You okay, Coda?
One question, Darren. The guy with the one-eye banner, he said, the time of something is over, we'll take back our something. Now, I think it said, we'll take back our eye.
Yeah, mortal kind and I. Yeah, he's like, yeah, okay, so there's this theory, like, a lot of people, some people don't, clearly these guys fucking do, that before anything, there was nothing, then there was a face. They reckon it's the face of creation, and if the Order of the Eye are here, it's because someone has taken the literal eye of a god and are harnessing its energy. 3 fucking guesses who probably has that in their house somewhere back there. And like, as he's like talking, he's basically waving his hand around, and like you see like bits of like clothing materialize, just like literally out of thin air, but out of like a small like if you compress the crystal to be 2D, like a little crystal opens and like a bit of fabric comes out. Just, the clothes are building around him basically. And he's like, yeah. So if the Order of the Eye are involved, it means that the hand aren't the issue. The resistance to problem. Mind flayers, their shadows made whole.
Cut out again. You said the hand aren't the problem, then what?
Oh, sorry. He's like, the hand aren't an issue. Well, they are. You know what I mean? In the grand scheme of things, it's like the hand, no. Resistance, no. I'm for the resistance. Like, fuck the hand. Mind flayers, they're fucking idiots. They're gonna basically open the door for the Order, expecting the Order to let them live because they're fucking idiots. Despite being a race of highly intellectual people, they're desperate, I guess. And the Order are basically just gonna wipe all like sentient life from this place, and they'll either offer the planet up to the face and let it be devoured, or they'll just be like, hey, let's do over, let's see what happens here, because essentially we're just like, all of us are essentially just like a science project for them, like, or an alchemy project for them. Just something to look at that grows. It's like, look, mommy, I grew a planet of fucking sentient creatures. But yeah, so also, I'm not the only one who's like this. I'm not sure if many people like me got off our outpost before it was attacked, but I'm not the only one. So if you see any other really tall blue light-haired, like literal glowing light-haired individuals, hold on. I mean, why is it always nice? Because you need them to see. It's okay, Coda. It's like, chill. Whoo boy. Like, basically when he puts his hand on your shoulder, it's like you feel a calming energy. It's essentially calm emotion. He's like, Isadora, is that significant proof? I'm very grateful you all helped me. Like, not that I did expect you to, but I wouldn't have held it against you if you chose not to, considering, like, I'm not around here.
How do we stop? This is a loss.
It is. You guys breathe. I have like a gift to say thank you. And he essentially holds the crystal that like Esme threw into the fire, and like moves his finger like left, right kind of thing. Like as he moves it left, you see a small like sliver or a sliver of it kind of just like push away and like floating, and it's basically a ring that like it's like if someone carved it purely out of like this like crystal that's like blue and greens, and like if you as you rotate it, like it changes colors, like all different hues. It's kind of like a rainbow ring. And he holds like the 4 rings out, and he's like, hey, yeah, so these rings will allow you guys to talk telepathically. Like I know if it like yelling what you're gonna like orders, like, you know, you go around back can be counterproductive, especially when the enemy are in front of you. So as long as you guys are within 30 feet, like robot voice in terms of game mechanics, and you know, essentially it's like if you guys are in it's like the ring is called the ring of like what was it called? Fuck, it's gone now. I knew I should have written this down, motherfucker. It's like a ring of bonding. It's basically anyone else who holds one of these rings, if they are within 30 feet of you, regardless if they are in cover, the only like even in total cover, like bleeding out, like they have to be conscious. As long as they're conscious within 30 feet of you and not charmed, in other words, like of their own free will, you can speak to it's like, and that's the extent. Like it doesn't mean they can probe your mind, right? Like he explains, like it's just speaking. It's so
you have to choose to talk to someone.
Yeah. You have to choose. Like, but like it's a case of you can receive messages too. So if you're just walking and Esme suddenly gets something, but just want to yelp it, she can just be like, I say to Izzy like this. It doesn't take much concentration. It's like if you were to stop and go, I'm going to say the next sentence in Elven, and you like your brain concentrates, that kind of thing. That's all it requires, and there you go. But yeah, he like passes them out. It's basically like these rings that are just like carved out of this crystal, and it's like they're really smooth and really pretty. Friendship rings, yeah. And from Neil, yes. I love the reaction because I read them all in like everyone's character voices. So Esme is just having the time of her life, and all I can picture is just being like, oh my god, ooh. It's like ooh, softly but with a lot of feeling. Ooh.
Softly, ooh.
How do we stop from what is going to happen in Shaylin from happening?
I don't think we can stop it from triggering, but I think we could save the city, if that makes sense. It's like, I'm not sure what that creature's name is, but it's certainly tied to the order. Hence the questions that I have that I will like be going to find and contact you accordingly. You guys should still continue on your mission to the house of the sleeping giant that future me said. You guys do you
understand anything about that?
He's like, I don't mean to sound like a smartass, but I'm pretty sure Dead Man's Haven or like this Baron's contract will lead you to a giant. Most likely have apparently a giant.
No.
Provide the machine.
Not that. What the fuck is up with you coming back from the future?
I don't know. I'm not future me. Obviously.
That's what I was asking. I just wanted to clarify because the whole battling across space-time thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. That's fair. Like, obviously, I can only do it with, like. Well, time travel's like. It's tricky unless you have a flat like a crystal city, like our cities can like do it at will. It's pretty fucking cool. But yeah, no, our battle like to basically suppress the mind flayers from interfering with like most life, which we clearly have fucked up. They probably won't say half the battles, is because we have to fight them in the process of traveling through time, like that middle ground between A and B. We fight them in there, that sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know what future me was intending, but clearly I was sent back to do something. Like.
Okay.
David, Lieutenant David,
David Coda, it's fine.
Yes,
Just call me David.
you said someone in Yuria. Is it the Queen? Is it something she's doing that's angering them?
Coda, I'll be bluntly honest with you. I don't know. These are again the questions. The questions that you have are the questions I have. I don't know, and that's why I think
stop whoever it is in Yuria. Then none of this will trigger.
Yeah. In a sense, yes. Like that's what I hope to figure out, because if the Order of the Eye are here to reclaim the Eye, it means that the Eye has to be somewhere. And if the Eye is either destroyed, returned, I'm not sure if you can destroy. I don't know. Again, questions. Perhaps we can. Well, the only thing I've read about it is the eye is quite literally the eye of this face, this floating face that began existence, apparently. Again, questions that I have also that I will hope to accomplish. That's why I want to go on ahead without people, like one person traveling alone is fine. I seem to be a bit more up to scratch now. He kind of like jabs in the air. He's like, I clearly have like
Where are
a
you
bit
going?
more. To Yuria, hopefully with I know Neil put the thingy up in the
Yeah.
chat. He's like, with the Nasty Boys, I can at least work, get some gold together, also use their contacts, like just see how they work, that sort of thing. I know such like organizations tend to have a bit of a trial and go era or period. Hence why I want the letter of recommendation, so I can just kind of like help you guys quicker. Yeah, I basically kind of have to like leave for like pretty much 3/4 of a year, give or take. And like Greta basically walks up and kind of like holds his hand, and he's like, he kind of just looks and he's like, okay, no, okay. And kind of taps her shoulder, and he's like, no, it's fine, yeah, indicating that like the two of them will leave together. But he's like, yeah, I can contact you guys, and he like taps his like noodle. I know it's confusing. I apologize that it's confusing, but when I know more, you guys will know more.
Okay, so this is supremely fucked. But I don't know, good luck, be safe.
Don't get hurt. That would be sad. But you're doing the cool thing. So the cool thing is what's important.
He like kind of cuts Esme off and hugs.
Oh.
Hugs Esme. He's like, no, I mean it. Like I'm eternally grateful for what you did, and I hope that if I can not distract you from your mission, in other words, like pull you away from your current path, essentially, like two birds, one stone. While you find the house of the giant, I'll hopefully find some answers. Who knows? I might meet you guys beforehand. I don't know. Hence why I need to leave and figure it out. You think future Dave would have, like, I don't know, sent like things back?
Well, Dave, that letter should do you right, and good luck. And if there's anything we can help with in between, let us know. And then Esme like pats him on the back again and then moves away.
He's like, oh, don't look so glum. We gotta save the world. You gotta start somewhere, right?
True. And she
And he
puts on her smiley face.
He kind of essentially gestures for a group hug.
Aw, everybody in.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
She comes in reluctantly.
Dave, can you figure out what the deal with Isadora is? What is she?
He looks Esme in the eye and he says, if you have secrets to bear, I should respect that.
Well, that's
and he
true.
winks at Esme.
Now I just need to wait for him to leave.
He's like, I'm sorry, like, again, I wouldn't hold it against you if no one wants to take this challenge, but he just sighs and he's like, on the upside, we've got 2 years till the world ends.
As if we have a
And he's
fucking
like,
choice.
Guys,
he's like,
for...
he was like, he points at Izzy and he's like, that's true, but we do have potential, like, in 2 years we know what'll happen. We do have countless possibilities to stop it from happening. Like, we countless, we can, I'll see if I can break into a few guilds.
Holidays and no. We gotta go kill a giant and
No, fuck, we need to go to Nullheim. Can that be our holiday? Let's go to Nullheim
That's
for
our beach
holiday.
episode.
Get
We'll
Dave
murder
to
a giant. We'll go to Nullheim. We're gonna get drunk at a party.
get Dave to just
let me
carry us.
just work out how many weeks are in a year, and we'll just every person do that many dice rolls for carousing.
Oh my god. Esme attends the party. Esme is removed from the party. Oh, well, Dave.
And he's like, look, I don't want to do this. He's like, I'm upset as you are, but he's like, Judy calls.
That's fair.
Thank you, David, for everything.
Farewell, Greta. Be
We
safe,
hardly knew
dear.
ye.
I also loved you.
Did anyone speak to this woman?
No, I never said a word to her.
I did.
I gave her money for caring for Dave because I cared about her existence too, you chick. No.
I also hugged her goodbye.
Oh yeah. Like she says, she's like, oh yeah, like she definitely always refers to Risbeth as like commander and stuff.
Yeah, like we had our little moment there, so we're okay.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm going
it's very
into
touching.
space. It's like, oh god, Ralph, no. Well, did they fly off there?
No, they just literally just like start walking, and like the sky hasn't switched back from like the northern lights. It seems to be like a constant like thing.
Oh, that's nice. Esme just turns after, like, she just lets them get out of sight. And it's like, remember when he couldn't figure out that fire was bad? Those were good times. Now he's busy. She just starts
The power slides by, and he's like, character development.
Esme just is like, she just starts laughing, and then she gets a bit sad, and she's like, can we go back and get a snake? I think we need a new pet.
Can't you
Oh
like
my god.
produce snakes out of your body now?
I mean, when,
How dare you?
They came out of your mouth.
What?
Before
When?
with
What?
with the syringe and there was you definitely.
Oh my
produced
god, I could.
snakes.
Oh my god.
Did you forget that
What?
happened?
Dear
Oh
cause.
my
Because
god,
I will never
yes.
forget you puking snakes. That was. Ugh.
What if I am the lizard queen? Oh my god.
I know it's been in hashtag intense. But do you guys want to like actually check up on the drow and such?
Yeah,
Yeah,
can we
let's
just do
finish
that
up
and
there,
then
yeah.
finish?
Yeah,
rest?
let's finish up with checking with the drow.
I put it in a. Essentially, if we do this, it's like the crossroads is like ticked. There's probably room for other side quests if you wanted, but in the sense of like if you guys felt comfortable like essentially moving towards Deadman Haven, it's a good time to do it because like everything like the two main quests in quotations.
Well, let's wrap
Yeah,
up
you
this
guys-
one now, and then we'll start a new
Yeah.
thing next week.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's a case of like after this, it'll be like, do you guys want to stay or do you guys want to press on? But yeah, anyway, you guys, not sure heavy boots, to all their own. Return, and you guys are immediately like, you kind of come back into it. Like some of the drow are kind of like looking at the sky with spears and like, what the fuck was that? And Isabella and like Annie are like, do you know what the fuck that was?
I'm not sure if you'll believe us when we tell you, but we'll leave it with it's a hero come to save us all.
Isabella looks at us and she says, but I'm right here. It's dead people humor. Anyway, you see Annie basically like pull out like a chest, and like you see she like puts it down and she's like, "Yeah, everyone, shut up! I'm not good at these kind of things." And she like takes like is clearly fishing something out, and we'll go. Let's see, we'll go left to right from the Discord, the Roll20. She approaches Isadora, and in her hands she has a wicker and twig mask that depicts a butterfly. And she's like, the butterfly, mysterious, but also deadly, beautiful and captivating, but also lethal. She's like, this is my gift to you, and she like gives you the mask. Next in line is Risbeth. You,
What's the purpose of this?
like, for what you guys did, the whole saving the town thing. Remember that? She's like, I mean, some people, and
And they just leap forward. It's like it was before the heart surgery.
and she goes to Risbeth next and produces a wicker and twig mask of a bear's face.
Oh.
And she's like, she's like, oh, the bear is like a ferocious warrior, but also like a kind and nurturing friend to those in need.
Put it on immediately.
all I am immediately picturing is just like for the remainder of the thing, all I hear is like a tiny goblin just be like, nice. Esme stares down at the mask. Esme, the she produces for you, and she's like the hawk, and it's like a eagle mask, or like a hawk mask, whatever. Like basically depicting the front face of a bird. And she's like a fearsome predator, but also oh shit, I had this in my head now. It's gone. A watchful protector of their friends, but also a fearsome predator. And she gives you the wicker twig mask of a bird, and like their full face masks kind of thing. If you put up like a hood, you'd look proper, like edgy. And she gets to Coda, and she like gives him again a wicker and twig mask of an octopus. And she's like, "Oh, the octopus is like cunning and resourceful, and not afraid to fight or run away if deemed necessary." She's like, kind of gives him like a, and she's like, "Ink, am I right?" And gives Coda the
Thank you.
sea beast, and and she's like, "No, it's like thank you for what you." It's like definitely not that Mulan scene, and she's definitely not going to be like, "What you have done for China." She's like, "Thank you for what you did to our small community." And Isabella steps. She's like, "Okay, I'm not good at this kind of thing, but here," and she basically gives you guys like just above your here. There's like really small shells that have like been clearly carved into like a whistle, or like like essentially a whistle, or like a really small flute, like tin whistly thing. And she's like, "Oh, why don't you blow them and have a look at your new wheels?" Meta.
Esme blows it immediately.
Essentially, like when Esme blows it, the left of everyone, like basically a mist appears, and like just for the sake of like everyone has one, is a stallion made out of like water.
I love it.
And like essentially it's like, "Oh look, there's 4 of them for you guys."
Can the horse Misty step?
This is. I mean, this is too much. Are you sure?
Like you saved the lives of innocent people, and those on the run. You didn't turn them in, and you lived most, if not all, of this town. So these small gestures are, small in comparison to what we should be paying you. And Isabella's just kind of like, and she holds her hand and she's like, "May the ground rise up to meet your hooves." Oh, fuck. I'm shit at this thing. And she just kind of slinks back behind Annie.
And there's like, they are gifts that are taken thankfully and greatly welcomed. If you ever need us, we will find a way to make sure that the Deep Crossroads can contact us. We will not forget about you, no less than we would have, regardless of the gifts you've given to us. And we will do our best to help you as well as anyone else that we come across.
She's like, of course, and to you. If you ever need aid in the future.
Yep. Disney just nods. It's like adds to list of like places to send people.
Yeah, it's like on the map update, it's like safe haven unlocked.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks a bit cheery. Aww. But yeah, it's a case of like my mom was like, and then the crowd, like the party, like gallop into the distance. But I was like, but if they did that, they'd get a point of exhaustion and probably fall off the horse.
Yeah, as soon as we're finished talking to people, she's gonna march straight to the inn.
Yeah. Yep, I am totally okay with that.
Cool, guys.
That's what those items that we got with the from the
before I rest, I'll cast Identify on them.
Just so we can have that all done.
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. I'll throw it into the
I have to come up with an equally stupid name for this water horse now. I always name my horses stupid things. I'm not gonna beat, what was it, Princess Twinkleberry and Captain Swift Nuggets?
Mm-hmm.
They all seem to have titles, my horses.
They're very respected in the horse
Yeah, they're
community.
very like they're. I don't just get regular horses. I get like royal horses. I get army captain horses. Misty Step. Oh yeah. It's like rainy day all over again.
I fucking loved Rainy Day. I thought that was the funniest shit, and it isn't. It is not funny, but it is
It's funny.
the funniest thing. It was like, what are you gonna call her?
loved it.
I'm gonna call her Rain. Rain what? Rain Day. I was like, why? Just because. I know. What is it? There's a character in American Horror
It
Story
was
Coven,
Misty.
and her name is Misty Day. So it's just like Rain Day. This is like this gross. Oh.
Oh, I think Esme needs a snake flute.
My God, no.
You could summon
Maybe.
snakes.
Call forth the serpent god to devour your
What does
enemies.
that
from below them.
mean? From
Yeah,
beneath you
essentially-
it
Special
devours.
occasions.
From beneath you it devours.
The mad twin.
Oh no! That foreshadowing is like at least 30
Oh, I'm sorry. That still hasn't happened. Yeah, of course. That was
The
only
40.
like half a year ago.
sessions. Yeah, no, geez, literally every time one of those things hits, I'm like looks into my own camera at myself, my man. No,
What does the whistle do?
but the whistle 5 feet in front of
Break
you,
it up
obviously,
for me,
like
I can't hear
where
you.
you're facing. I hate my legs. Basically, melee range. A giant snake mouth appears on the ground and like bites upwards, doing like poison damage.
Oh wow.
Sick. It should be someone who can't afford to take a hit though. So it's either Izzy or Esme,
Me.
maybe. Yeah, you.
Will we dish them out later?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
talk that out
Yeah.
another time. We should probably end the stream now.
Yeah,
We'll-
even if people
we'll
might
add-
call it like on like shit, like it's
We can
Yeah.
do it on the Facebook page. Here, it's grand.
real
Cool.
great job, everyone. You saved the
That
town.
went really
like, this
well.
town is
I thought
going
this was
officially.
gonna be
That went
miserable.
surprisingly
I thought this was all
well.
really good. I thought this was gonna be a miserable session. It was
You-
so good.
You saved a town that could have possibly been destroyed.
I'm
You
actually still a little bit chuffed about like the hand stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
really
good.
happy about that.
yeah, that was.
I mean, we
Um,
got to beat the
yeah,
shit
so
out
we
of them,
saved
so, like,
the
they got
town.
what they deserved, and also they didn't get to die. So
Yeah, saved town. Ran a gauntlet.
Mm.
Unlocked #true vending. You know,
Unlocked
got
a
your
big
reward from the
timer
town.
hanging over us of 2 years.
Well, no, I remember last week. It could have been last week or the week before. Wherever you guys first saw that, like premonition. It was like, a year, and I was like, yeah. I was like a year, and I was like, oh, that's
Wiggly
so
hands.
little fucking time. Yeah, I was like, that's so little time to like be like, a wiggly hand. So I was like, okay, well, a Shaylin could just be like another like basically
Miles.
main person quotation. But I was like, 2 years is like perfect. Like, oh yeah, 2 years, yeah,
Well, I
wiggly
mean,
hand, 2
considering
years.
we've
You
been playing
know?
this for a year out of game, but it's only in game been 6 months. So like a
That is
year
really
Something like that.
is 6
Like, yeah,
months
6 or
ish.
7 months. Really.
Yeah.
okay.
So, I mean, that's like we've still got twice what we've done this entire campaign before a Shaylin. So that's not so bad.
I mean,
mean,
you
again-
don't count your fucking chickens. Anything could happen.
This is true.
I'm sorry, Amy. Are you
Amy, you seem a
okay?
little on edge there, Amy. I was
Like,
taking
just
notes
in,
furiously.
in character, she's so on
Uh-huh.
with everything
Yeah.
that happened. Not
I
for the
could tell.
reasons you're thinking.
I
Just,
mean, I could just tell she was very, very uncomfortable, and it made me very happy.
Yeah, Dave was definitely like as he's
Fuck.
walking in the, when Dave was
You know
like
I love
walking in the
Dora.
forest, he's like, he's just like, yeah, I don't think she likes me. And Greta's like, you think? And he's like, well, he's like, I felt a bit cold, but
It's
hey.
okay, we've got a year to work on that relationship.
yeah.
Alright.
Good night, everyone. Good game.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night.
game,
Stream.
good game, friendos. Oh, that was good.
Join us again.
It
Say
was
bye.
very
It was
Subscribe to our
fun.
channel next week. Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye.